Hello everyone. Welcome to Clickety Clackety Roll to a Tackety. I don't know why that Hello! Yeah, we're here and we're angry about it. Beautiful. Welcome back to my Theros Academia.
Academian?
Macadamia. My Theros Academia.
Macadamia. My Theros Macadamia.
My Theros Macadamia. My Theros Matt Damon.
My hero Matt Damon.
Okay. Cool. Well, welcome back. I'm James Hamrick. Who the fuck are you guys?
Hi.
My name's Wesley. We're going
Victoria,
to
all going away.
I don't know. Oh, we're doing it? Okay.
Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah.
Victoria Antoinette. I'm also Thug Unicorn 713. That's Thug like Thug Life. Thug Unicorn 713 on TikTok, on Twitch. I do everything spooky, and I don't know. I do waifu shit.
What does waifu shit entail?
Yes, please.
The
Elaborate.
people do want to know. I am curious.
Oh, God. Just someone go next. Jesus Christ.
Yes. What? Sorry.
Who are you?
Oh, my
Who are
name's
you,
Wesley.
Wes?
I'm sorry. I don't even know anymore. I'm back at work, so my identity's gone. My name's Wesley. You can check out all my stuff at wesleyvanhoosen.com. I do podcasts and music, and yeah, thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm a mess.
Myles.
Hello, my name is Myles. I'm an actor. I am a musician, a singer, songwriter. You can follow me at @metheguy_ on Instagram, on Twitter, and on TikTok. You can find me on Spotify, all streaming platforms, on YouTube, or that's it.
Okay. Please, guys in chat, let us know how our sound is doing.
I'm working on leveling that. That's my job.
Yeah, and I'm doing it as well.
So,
cool.
Micheal, go.
Wes, you have inspiration.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get into... Oh, is it from Trent? I thank you. I love you.
Hello, my name is.
Oh,
My name is. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Hiya.
God.
Pretty good. A little bit quieter, but good. Okay. I'll keep checking.
I'm sorry, Michael. Please go.
No, you're good. This is important. All of these are important. Michael Williams. I'm a Pisces, so wishy-washy, and after a failure to fight crime vigilante style in my local neighborhood, I decided to just represent myself on Instagram at MEWilliams227. And you can find a vocal group I'm a part of on TikTok at the Broadway Boys. And I just dropped a single on Spotify covering Always Remember Us This Way from Star is Born. Go ahead and check that out. Make sure to search my name with it, because it's not an original idea to cover that song. But I think we did pretty good.
You did. I heard
My producer really liked it. We played it.
It's real good, guys. It's real good.
Yeah. Though I do want to point out that this is the second week in a row you've said that a past career has failed bringing you into this one. So how many careers how many lives have you led that fell apart?
Keep tuning in to find out.
That have led you to the place you are now in life.
I'm hoping to make it a recurring theme. Yes. I'm going to make up a word.
Failure.
Scrumtralescent.
Scrumtralescent.
Oh my.
I'm also a Pisces, but no one cares about me. Anyway,
I'm a Pisces moon.
True.
And me? Hello, I'm an Aries. I am Regan. Victoria's also an Aries, so is Myles. And we love it here. You can find me on Instagram at Regan_teller. We're all actors. Hire us. I'm a model. I do makeup shit. I'm an elf. Yeah, I'm also a dragon, so that's cool.
link your signs in chat.
Oh my god,
Everyone's
Aries
doing
with a
that.
Pisces moon and a Scorpio rising, so I feel things very passionately indeed.
Dude,
Aries.
mine's pretty intense.
Victoria,
Yeah.
not Victoria. I'm sorry, Wesley. What's your sign?
Pues.
I am a late Leo.
I love
And
Leos. My best
My
friend's a
star,
Leo.
my planetary signs are Sun dominant with Venus and Saturn. So
Oh.
I'm very.
Thanks for the
I'm
follow,
a
Salty
lot.
Penguin 212.
Hello, something.
And you're also a Pisces. See, Pisces show up, Pisces follow. Pisces are there and understand where you're at
They're
in
here
life,
to
and
support
they're
us,
here to support you.
Aries.
Yes.
That's right.
I'm a Pisces
all about-
with
I'm
I'm a Pisces with an Aquarius moon, and
Oh,
a,
wow.
and a Cancer
My moon's in
rising.
a.
I don't fucking know my stuff. I have to go to CoStar.
Nor
No,
I.
don't go
Gemini.
to don't go to CoStar. Just come to me. We'll talk about it.
Big Bad Dad. Dad. Big Bad Dad. Is that my dad or whose dad is
I
that?
think that's your dad.
Is
Hi,
that my dad?
Dad.
Is that my dad?
Whose dad is that?
That's me.
Is my dad a Virgo? Is my dad a Virgo? Is August Virgo?
I don't know.
Like
August
30th?
is Leo.
August.
Oh,
Okay.
August 30th would be Virgo.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, I think that is my dad.
Hello.
Yeah.
That's my
they
dad's
changed
birthday,
it on the
everyone.
20th.
Send him presents. I will link his address here in the chat.
My dad's birthday is August 26th.
Oh, god damn it. Now we can never play a game with you. Because we just have Aries on channel all the time.
Yeah, it's true.
Our other game is entirely... Icewind Dale is entirely Aries.
Yeah, we added a new.
Oh, yeah, it
We
is.
added in Trent, and he's still a fucking
Yeah.
Aries. It's great.
And it's a Pisces trying to corral a bunch of Aries, and it's the most amazing thing on the face of the earth.
It's the best.
Anyway, we're here for D&D, not astrology. Though they
We're
sometimes
here for
intertwine.
both.
The angry Aries. We're here for both. Beautiful.
I'm not angry.
They say that
I
your
am.
D&D characters generally reflect like another aspect.
Mildly
of your sign.
frustrated.
Let me think about
Frequently
that.
do.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of my characters
The
reflect me in
water
some
boy.
way, shape, or form.
Water boy.
I don't think Lysandox reflects me.
It might reflect like your Venus or something. One of those things. That's what I mean. It's somewhere in your chart.
Maybe.
Anyway,
It's somewhere in there, and you're right.
does it help that I'm Aries and Taurus?
You're on the cusp. Yeah, he's a cusp.
Oh, he's a cusp. I guess that helps. I don't have a good history with
I'm
Tauruses.
also an
but
Aries Taurus, like
still, that's
on
fine.
the cusp of Taurus, because
I am hardcore,
Like I said, I
balls
don't
to
have
the
a good
wall,
history with Tauruses.
Aries.
Leos and Aries have really good sex together. That's one thing
Oh,
I know
stop.
about the
My mom's
relationship
a Leo,
between
that's
Leos
gross.
and Aries.
I mean, my mom is a Leo, but also like my best friend's a Leo, so now I have things to consider. No, I don't. Hi, James. Hi, everybody. Anyway,
I'm choosing to believe that he said pickles because that makes it so much better.
Who said
What?
pickles?
Did you say Pisces and Aries have great
Sex with a
together?
Pisces is like sex with a
Leos.
fish. We just kind of
Leo.
flop around everywhere.
Oh, we're getting
We're
raided.
getting ready. Hey, Quilliam. Thanks for the raid.
Oh,
Thanks for the
Hi, thanks for the raid.
raid.
It's good to see you. We should
Raided.
probably actually start doing what we're here to do.
you know, we
What
probably
the hell
You
happened last
raided.
time? I was drunk
Well,
and
you
not
know my
paying
name.
attention.
weren't drunk.
wow, it
Shut
sounds
up,
like
it's-
Scott.
I'm being performatively
We
drunk.
had a study group.
Well, we
We
came
did a
back
school
from the
thing.
springs, and we
Finally-
dropped off Bud to the infirmary at school, and then we had exams. So we had the big study group where we learned about everyone else's god again and refreshed on all that kind of stuff. And then when we went into exams, we all went as a group to the Coliseum where we found Gladys, the Sphinx, who we brought to the school, and now she was the examiner.
She's the exam proctor.
Exam proctor, yes.
Proctor, hardly know her.
Yes. We answered a few questions that we did together as a team, and then we fought Gladys together as a team.
As a
And
team.
yeah, and we all of us pretty much like got off with an A for our exam.
We are smarties.
We are smarties. But then danger, craziness, scandal, and
drama.
drama when we found Kaine has woken up in Kihris's bed. God.
Yes.
Where-
Legasp.
The gasp.
So after
And
a
Kaine's
rigorous
room
week
is
of
death.
testing,
Is this Degrassi?
Honestly, though.
after a rigorous week of testing, the party found some escapades happening in their dorm room. They found that Kaine was fully dressed as the dead god of revels,
Satyr costume
covered in
full on.
blood, in Kihris's bed. Kihris, gentlemanlike, leaped out of his bed and carried the unconscious Kaine gently to her room, only to be discovered carrying Kaine by every single other person in the apartment.
Her bed covered in blood, bottles strewn throughout the room, horse hoof prints leading to the stables, and a missing
It was.
And then
It was no place for a lady to sleep. It was no place.
A gift given to the party by the god of slaughter. The god of slaughter's very own axe is missing. Thanks to some
I blame him.
escapades. You blame Mogus.
I blame Mogus personally. I'm
100%
deflecting.
Mogus.
I will deflect all the live long day. It's Mogus.
What the?
Mogus.
Also, there were flyers found all across the city that was saying that the Dakacia is going to put on a play. And apparently too many people have already pre-ordered their
Free
seats.
tickets.
Their free tickets. They
Yeah.
reserved their seats in the Coliseum. So we are putting on a play.
And you have 3 days left until the play goes on. And
It's going great.
so you've
This
created a
is
drama
great.
club. And
Yeah.
what's your progress so far? Give me an update, because I'm not even sure what's happening anymore.
Progress. I've made Luanil's Heliod costume. I made that overnight. And I will work on all of the other things when I resume waking days.
Thanatos went
Kihris.
full Daniel Day-Lewis and is like
Yeah,
100%
Oh, yeah.
horse now.
I opened up my horse eye.
Yes. Thanatos method acted, and really, went and spent an entire day with the horses.
So, I know we have a Dogalos. Can we get, one of the other horses in the stable to just be a Bojack Horseman type?
I thought Douglas was
I
Bojack.
thought Douglas was-
There's a lot of
Douglas is
pain in
done.
Douglas's life, yeah.
There's gonna be a sequel
Just
series
complete
to
anarchy.
this, just entirely about Douglas. And
Douglas
his
Horseman?
escapades. Douglas Horseman.
Can I be one of the unicorns?
You want to be pegging you want to peg Dogalos,
You know,
Victoria?
I've been considering there is a My Little Pony tabletop role-playing game.
Tales of Equestria!
Oh
And
my
I
God,
kind of
game.
want to run it.
My little
my God.
pony, yeah.
Woo!
Can I sing a
It's
theme song?
really funny. It was saying it was. I forgot exactly what it said, but it's when they die, they don't die. They just have to take a nap for a bit because they're tired and tuckered out after they get their asses kicked by whatever they're fighting.
Fucking lol.
It's nap time. Or
Wow.
something like that. I don't know.
Very
Wow.
kid-friendly.
Every time a My Little Pony takes a nap, a furry gets its fur.
Aww. What about scalies? When do they get their scales, huh?
I don't
When
know.
Cthulhu
I mean,
rises.
there's a hot dragon
There we
and
go.
a hot pony in My Little Pony, so
The only reason you think that dragon is hot is
Oh,
because it
there
looks
is
like
a
one of my
dragon in My
D&D
Little Pony.
characters.
yes.
I play a blue dragonborn. It's
I'd be the pony with the
Nice.
big dick on its stomach. I'm so sorry.
it's on their flank.
Oh
not
my.
on their stomach. My God, Luanel, get your facts straight.
With-
What would everybody's cutie mark be?
Obviously, Wes is a dick.
A big- Wes!
Just
Wes.
play a silver one, you good, Regan. A silver dragonborn, that's fun.
I'm
What
very
would my
interested to
little
see your
mark
fan
be?
art of that. I want pictures. Send them to me. Send them to my Instagram.
Send
It probably mine would
Pixar
be
didn't
a
have it.
unicorn horn with blood dripping off of it.
Yeah, there's
That's
that.
probably what mine look like.
Anywho. So,
Right.
you all wake up the next day, and
Woo.
whoa!
You good? Oh, you were cleaning it.
I was cleaning it. I'm sorry. I should have turned it off. And I'm gayer. I don't know.
And I'm gayer. So, you all wake up. You have today, tomorrow, and the day after is the performance.
Do we have school today?
You do.
Shit.
I'd like to knock on like the common room door and be like, why don't we start this lovely day with an axe check? Anybody got an axe in their room? Maybe?
I check my room for an axe.
I also
Same.
check my room for an axe.
I also check my room for an axe while I change my sheets and pick up the bottles. I'll come out of my room with just a bag of bottles.
I was cleaning it. Are we still talking about the dick?
Yeah.
Dicks here, dicks there, dicks everywhere.
Anyway, everyone can give me an investigation check. Let's see if any of you find the axe.
God, no.
Please.
That's a
Please,
no.
dear God. Please, dear God.
Probably a no.
Hey.
That's probably a no, too.
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
I got a 25.
Jesus.
25.
I only got a 13.
It doesn't matter what I got. I rolled a 4 on the die.
So, Thanatos,
A 12.
you are especially thorough. I forgot to turn on music. You are especially thorough, and you
Find it in your bathtub.
you find it in your bathtub, but you don't find it. However, as you're kind of checking around, you notice.
Luna
You're-
rolled higher.
What did Luna roll?
25.
25? Okay. So, Thanatos first. Thanatos, you notice that there are axe drag marks on the ground. Like there's like this big like scrape on the ground someone might have thought was a chair. And it leads out into the common room and then towards Luanil's room. Luanil, you find at your window, it's slightly ajar. You forgot to close it. Like you didn't quite notice that it was just slightly ajar. And as you like go over to fix it, you notice that it's not closing because someone slammed an axe into the window frame from the outside.
Guys, do you
What's
know
up?
the maintenance number?
Who's the RA?
Do you think Isa would take care of this?
It wouldn't
So
be a
I'm
teacher.
like-
It'd be one of the students. Who's y'all's RA?
Oh.
God.
It'd probably be,
Please let it be Moira.
Like,
Eco?
I think it's probably Dorothea.
Eco- Eco or Dorothea, yeah.
I call everyone into my
Minotaur,
room.
Batman RA.
He's already there.
Oh God, hi.
Wait. I'm gonna try and attempt mending on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of like place your
Nobody
hand
needs
against
to
the
know.
window, and like your fur kind of stands on end, and the wood just kind of melds itself back together, and then shunk, kind of with a jarring slam shut.
Lysandox never loses her deposit, folks.
There you go. Good as new.
But that doesn't solve the problem of that it was hit with an axe.
Okay,
Right.
Right.
Look how pretty it looks. Yeah, I know
mean,
you
It's
appreciate
very pretty.
You did a better job than Pella Windows, but I don't. Does this mean then that someone broke into my room with the axe to broke out, rather?
It looks like someone used the axe to break open your window.
from the inside or outside?
Jeez.
Outside.
Okay,
From
so
the
the
outside.
glass is on the inside of your room.
Oh.
This has turned into The Hangover. You're
So-
just trying to figure out what the hell
Where's the baby?
Where's the baby?
Did they get in?
It seems like it, because with your information together with his, because you see like an axe drag mark go from your room all the way out to that, all the way out to the window.
From my room?
Yeah, all the way out to the window.
So they went into your room.
Oh.
But you did not find the axe in there.
Where did the drag
What's-
mark lead? Did it just end in his
It
room?
ended in his room.
Ooh. Maybe.
You were 30 minutes late for class.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
All right,
Really?
Well,
I'm gone. I run outside
We
to
can-
head to class. I grab the dragon.
You can keep looking. I'm just letting you know. It is now 9:30.
how much
Now go.
would we get into a lot of trouble?
We can look again after class. Come on, guys.
I mean, the teachers might understand you're looking for a relic of the gods that has been misplaced.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, this is
I don't
urgent.
think everyone's supposed to know that we have that.
Yeah.
I would like to tell the class why we are late. Moira, unrelated, could you please leave?
Yeah, but the headmaster would understand.
I feel like it's like in Harry Potter where like us, like the gaggle of us, they're like, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
They're-
we're the doors. We're just fucking up everything.
Everyone drink. Victoria wants us to drink.
Drinking.
Drink, hydrate yourselves, or dehydrate, whatever you're drinking.
Drink
I'm,
some coffee.
Constructive or
Hydrated.
destructive, we don't care here on Clickety Clackety. We do care. Don't be destructive towards yourself. You are a brilliant and wonderful person in need of love, who deserves love, and is receiving love right now from at least this Pisces and the other Pisces on this panel. I cannot speak for the
You feel
Aries.
I will love
Do
you
you
as
feel it,
hard
Mr.
as my
Krabs?
Leo will let you. Let
You
me.
feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
You better love
that
yourself.
episode's banned now, and it makes me so
I
sad.
know.
Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Do you feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
You know, maypoles are actually fun. Maybe that's just because I'm
Is
Dutch.
the SpongeBob
But-
episode where Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob are going around trying to sell panties banned as well? Because I feel like that probably.
That's the same episode. They go
Okay,
around
that's
a
right.
night on the town, and it's lame until they do the panty raid.
I can see why that one's banned.
But then it's Mr. Krabs' mom.
Yeah, which is just. That.
Eugene, what are you doing with my
How does
bloomers?
How does that make it better?
I don't. That's probably why it was banned.
Yeah. It's just awkward all around.
I just love that.
That show is just like it constantly wants to be. I feel like it constantly wants to be like a Rick and Morty type show, like constantly. Like that's what
Well,
they want.
No,
Because-
it's simultaneously a kids show and an adult show. So
I just
Yeah, I
but there's,
thought
like,
the pilot
moments where he
episode
makes
was on Adult Swim.
There was like a moment where he said
It was
like,
commissioned by Adult Swim, I think, and then
Oh.
or HBO, they pitched it as an adult cartoon, but only
Right.
Nickelodeon wanted it, and then they had to make it a kids show. I think that's
Right.
There
the
you
right
go.
story.
So
Yeah,
that's why
yeah,
it feels
that's
odd.
well, like, but there's like jokes in it. Like, there's the one where he's like, look,
Like,
look, doubloons. Make sure you
Don't
don't
drop
drop 'em.
them.
And it's like,
also when he
yay, prison rape jokes in
he
SpongeBob.
also will wear underpants on his face, and with his nose, it just looks wrong.
Sandy cheeks.
Sandy
All I'm
cheeks.
gonna say.
Yeah.
Sandy cheeks.
Alaskan bullworm.
It's big, pink, and
Oh,
scary.
it's not the worm. It's just the tongue.
The wild dick that she rides.
We
What?
are way off.
I know.
Today. Jesus, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it.
I'm gonna need to get a fan.
So we're running to class.
We're running to class, and you come
So
in
we're
the
running to
middle.
class.
You come in the middle of a session. You come in the middle of class, and you see, actually, Professor Igetis giving Headmaster Igetis giving a lecture, which is not
Damn
happening
it.
these past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And she just kind of stops, and she just says, and right as expected, good morning.
Good morning.
Extracurriculars.
Morning.
Everyone just kind of turns around and looks at you. Eco looks at you kind of disapprovingly, checking his watch. Came, and she goes, "Well, we can continue, and I can kind of start over a bit if you have a seat."
I zoom to my chair.
Yeah,
I
we're
lean
like-
over to Eco and go, "Hi." It's we're late because we lost something.
not matter.
And
Drama club. Drama
We
club.
lost something for a drama club. It's a prop.
What are you making excuses? We were late.
While you're doing this, she refuses to start class until each of you like pulls out your notebook, has it open, has the pencil ready.
That was all
and,
I've done. I have gotten out my notebook and I am waiting.
Lysandox gets her stuff out too.
And so there's like a nice like 40 seconds where you guys are taking out all your shit. And then she waits another like 10 seconds. smiles, and turns to the board. Trauma club. Yes.
Trauma club, honestly.
She waves one of her hands up in the air onto the whiteboard. Instead of using, like, a piece of chalk, she just, like... And it appears. I will show you what exactly appears. Give me a moment.
Excitement. To Discord!
To the chat!
To the chat! Once again, if you are not a member of our chat, I will put our Discord link in here so you can see stuff that I show people. Where are you? Takasha first years. There we go.
First class. Dakacia.
I'm still looking at the. This is a load of barnacles.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn!
See, I know this card. This is the next card. The axe, plot.
You can't just drop a bombshell like that, James. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
The bomb on me.
This is
Baby.
pornographic.
Yes. I don't know what you're talking about. She's completely covered.
Wow.
She's completely
my.
covered with her own hair. It's tasteful.
Oh my god,
I
she
can't
kind of
see her
looks like
thighs, but I
me.
guess
Yeah.
She could
Yeah.
probably
I think
crush
so.
my head.
If
I
you
think
got
she
your
kinda
hair
looks like
silver,
me.
I can see it.
Is it her birthday? Why is she blindfolded?
Yeah.
Does Kihris say that? Please tell me Kihris.
Does Kihris say that?
Probably mutters it under his breath. Yeah. Is that her birthday?
And-
Why is she blindfolded?
And Headmaster Agetis hears it, turns around to you and goes,
Yeah.
Actually, we are not actually all that far off from her rebirthday, I suppose. Anywho,
What?
this is Clothis.
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 I'm sorry, that's how
Cloth this. Sorry.
How do you spell it?
Clothed this.
Clothis.
Clothes this.
this.
Yeah,
Clothed
she
this.
needs some more clothes. Oh, I thought you were joking.
Oh my
That
god,
is
today is
clothes.
a day.
Today is a day. Jesus. I have like 8 bullet points for this session, and we're not gonna get to the third
we're
one.
not.
Anyway,
Oh no.
she goes. So Clothis is a god that I assume most of you have not heard of, correct? And everybody.
You are correct.
Everyone kind of looks at each other, and they all kind of like not even just you guys. Like everybody's kind of like muttering. But you have
Even River? Huh.
Yeah, River is just kind of sitting there and just like watching, kind of intently. Strangely enough, give me an insight check since you asked, Lysandox.
Okay. Dice don't fail me
Come
now.
on, Cleric, I believe in you.
That's a nat 1.
Oh.
My belief failed.
Your spite and your hate is kind of like overwhelming any will to actually know what's going on there.
Awesome. God damn it. I said, don't fail me, and you did. Dice jail with you.
Into the abyss.
Down
Anyway,
onto the floor
dare you
of your
embarrass me like
apartment,
that.
Never to be seen again.
Good.
Clothis is the god of destiny. She has been absent from the world for a very long time. It is said that she was in the underworld on some godly business, and it is only after the defeat of Xenagos she has started to return to the waking world. And she kind of lulls in case there's any specific questions you want to start with.
Why'd she disappear?
She looks at you and goes, Well, it's unknown. However, she is one of the original gods, along with Krufix. It is said they together shaped the world, and then she went off somewhere for some reason. It has something to do with a prophecy that has been floating around, and she kind of like erases the board, and like starry words start to appear up on the board as I pull up this prophecy. Give me a moment.
Who was the other dude?
Fix.
Krufix, which
Krufix.
is the god of mysteries and Eco's god.
Yes.
Right.
What did she say about him? My bad.
He and Clothis basically created the world. Like, they're the original gods.
Basically, God and his sister.
Yeah.
Very supernatural.
They were like sisters and lovers, very Greek. Brother, sister, and also lovers, probably very
Hey, there's one
Greek
of that
incest.
in my world.
It's Greek incest. It's just kind of how it works.
They're brother and lover.
My, how Greek.
How Greek. So
Very Game of Thrones.
Just like pita bread or gyros.
Spoiler alert.
Okay.
It's in the first season. It's fine. I think it's in the first episode.
Please.
I will
Please,
link this,
Nikolai,
I
cost
will
her
link
one.
this in chat after I say it. Death shall sate its hunger at a Crowan walls. The wrath of nature shall tear the sea. The winds shall burn as Setessa falls, and eternal dark will forever be.
Wow.
Oh, when you said
Doesn't
prophecy,
sound
I
good.
thought like Harry Potter prophecy. This is not as fun.
It's more of an augury.
That is foreboding.
That's not fun. That's where my dad lives.
Well, prophecies are kind of...
So sorry.
Tessa's
can
not
tell
all that
this
great. I don't
Krufix
know.
and Clothis that I said that. That's what my dad lives there.
Anything you could ever want, you can get him a lettuce. So
I love it so much.
Oh my god.
I feel like Setessa and Miletus is like Sydney and Melbourne in Australia, where it's like they just hate each other. It's like, oh, those damn Setessans, those damn Miletians.
I feel that. I'm not a big fan of living in Miletus because it's not all outdoorsy.
Okay. But it was
Bad
said
things.
that when Clothis came back, one of her oracles, her first oracle, upon returning to the world, uttered this prophecy, and it has been recorded for posterity. For it obviously seems to be quite a dangerous, has dangerous implications. And I have just linked.
When did her? When did the Oracle? Was the day that the Oracle came back a significant or odd time?
It was the day after the fall of Xenagos.
Okay.
Man, this guy.
So are you saying there's a party after the day where Xenagos was defeated? Because that seems kind of ironic.
I didn't say there was a party. I said that a oracle appeared who happened to share this augury.
I don't pay attention. I even wrote down Oracle gave prophecy.
Kaine is just
ask-
doodling.
No, I literally wrote down Oracle gave prophecy, ask Luinel. Well, shut
Oh,
up,
man.
It's fine.
Xenagos guy gets all the cool things happening around him. He's the marker. He seems to be the marker of when all these important things happen.
What's up with that?
DM, may I ask you really quick, just because I forgot it in my notes, who did Clothis help create the world with? What was the other name you said?
Krufix.
Clo-
Spell it in the chat.
Rufus.
Okay, thank you.
Crucifix. Like crucifix?
Like
Rufus.
Is it a picture of him?
Did you say Rufus?
Yeah.
Crucifix.
It's like clothe
like-
this and crew this.
He's
I-
like a bunch of stars and with 4 arms and
Oh,
2
cool.
big stars that are his eyes. He's really cool.
Love him. Yeah. My face.
Theros has
Oh,
a
he's
lot
the
of really
best.
cool art.
Yes, it does. I love playing with that set in Magic.
This is what Krufix looks like.
Wow, he looks like the ghost of Christmas Future.
Kind of.
Oh my god, yes.
God.
It really makes sense that it keeps making more and more sense that Eco's the Minotaur Batman.
Yeah.
If this is his god.
I am the knight.
I'm still looking
It's
at
the
Clovis.
goddamn Minotaur
Yeah.
Batman.
Just while we're here, do you guys want to see any pictures of any other gods?
Ooh, show my god.
Sure.
Afara's okay.
I will share pictures
She
of
just
all of
holds
your
a big
gods.
old jug.
Jug,
As far as hot,
Jug,
she's a big stone lady.
Love a good big stone lady. Can she step on me?
Which was my answer on the
Big
test.
stone lady!
Thassa is the hottest of the gods, I have to say. Thassa
She's
is
a brick.
box.
How?
God.
God.
She's mighty, pouring it out of her jug. She's a brick.
People come from miles around to see Afara's jug.
Are you linking the pictures?
My
Wow.
computer's crashing.
Wait,
with the
she only
hot
has
Pretty
one
bad.
boob?
No, it's literally like a
literally
vase.
jug.
Yes, she has a jug.
She has like a jug of water. Yeah.
Oh.
I am woe.
Quick, everybody
It's a
look up
very
your god.
obscure
And
movie
send that a
reference.
picture to chat.
I am what? Wait, why did that like click nostalgia thing in my brain?
It's like a. Do you remember? It was like a fake kung fu movie. I forget what it was called though.
Sorry, like my Microsoft Edge literally just crashed. So just give me a moment
It's
Is it
okay.
called like Kung Fu?
because I have to run Edge
Was it
because
Kung Fu
Chrome
something?
eats my computer.
Oh yeah, maybe it was.
Kung Fu Hustle or something?
No,
Was it?
it was
No,
Kung.
it
It was
wasn't Kung
Kung
Fu.
Pao. It was Kung
Kung
Pao.
Oh yeah.
Into the fist.
Yes.
Oh my god.
What was the character with one boob who really wants to be in the sequel? Like you have to do the prophecy
Lord.
so I could be in the sequel.
Add her.
You added it already? Okay, there's Thassa.
Ew, wee, wee.
Wee.
You're so stupid.
Okay, so this is Ifara.
Farah.
Far
Can
out.
we also get a picture of Baraka?
Faraka! Yes.
Oh my god. That's lit. Afara looks like the cover of an R&B album.
She
Right.
does.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
gods
she looks
all
amazing.
like the
Miles,
gods
I
all
think
look
the R&B
ridiculously
magazine. I was like, what would be an R&B magazine? Jet?
And then there's my god. And then there's my
Ebony.
god that's literally a skeleton in a cloak.
Cool. No, your god's cool looking. I think Athreos is one of the coolest.
I think I think he's cool looking, but he
Nice.
also
That's a
fits my
That's
I
aesthetic.
almost
Erica.
like want Queen Bey to be a Farah on her next album cover.
I was so
type
close
of
to
album
choosing
cover.
Faraka as my god just because of the snakes.
Yeah, I was really rooting for you too. That's Athreos.
Oh yeah.
Erica seems to be the god that other people are surprised by when they pray to other gods. Like, dear Thassa, please bless the Farrakha, you
Farrakha.
salty dog.
You salty dog.
I was praying to my get out of here, you scamp.
And this is my personal simp god. That's Thassa.
I
Ooh.
mean, she does have a.
About to learn a lot. About to learn a lot.
Belly's just.
Yeah, I think
Like
that's what
to
it
find
is.
out
She's
where
kind of a
those
scaly.
tentacles go.
Yeah.
All right, any other
Oh,
gods that
damn.
you guys want to see?
Erebos.
Erebos?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put Erebos in there.
You got-
Erebos is like, imagine this guy just like coming through the ground playing a sax.
Oh my god, he's so hot.
Yeah, if there's not a saxophone in this picture, I am going to be sorely disappointed.
There's no saxophone.
There's
but
no
it's
saxophone
okay.
in the picture.
Anytime we have like a clip of that, I am adding a saxophone song.
The cool thing is
Right?
he comes in with sunglasses as well, but his eyes are constantly spewing smoke, and so like there's like
black
smoke
smoke
coming out from behind the sunglasses.
He looks
This
cool.
would be
So
though.
metal.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is really
good cover
cool.
art for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, do we have
Dang.
a picture of what's his face that came and tried to kill all of us? When
The one that came to try and kill you,
yeah, no, we do have a picture of him.
Mogus.
No, this guy,
Oh, Ashiok.
Ashiok.
Yeah, I give you a picture of Ashiok.
Das Nightmare Weaver.
That's Nightmare Weaver. Yeah.
He's
Unsia.
Yeah.
He's
Unsia.
Ashiok is straight out of Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't at me.
Oh my god, my mom found all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh.
I'm just gonna start listing some. Of the
Did
gods
she
I think
sell
are cool.
them for 50 cents? Your whole deck in a garage sale? Because that's what my mom did.
Boo.
No. I think
I
my
lost
brother
my-
took
This
them.
is
Oh my
Polemos' god.
Oh yeah.
That's Polemos's god.
That's-
Whoa! Oh my god. That's
Keranos.
so
Oh
cool.
my god, those muscles.
Let's see. Fenax is just a
Holds
dude.
the thunder like it's a dick. Sorry.
Finax, just a dude.
Wow, what the? Who did it like that? What that look like?
A very aggro way to hold a dick.
One here, one here, one here, one here.
Just
That's dope too. Ah, look at that mask.
oh god,
Cool.
Oh my.
Finax.
Yeah, these are all really good. Like,
I love the art for Magic the Gathering. It's so great.
I mean, same Wes.
And Heliod kind of looks like the dick he is.
Yeah, he really does. He looks like a fucking Chad.
Wesley, this is what you're going to be dressed like. You're going to be dressed like a Chad.
What is
Not
this for?
Chadius,
Imagine
just Chad.
Zeus,
Not
but
Chadius.
chattier.
Oh my god, that
Oh.
is Chad.
That spear though.
Spreading the news.
God.
I am the sun.
he actually looks like a Brett or a Brendan.
Brett.
A
Yeah, he
Brindy.
does look like a Brett.
That was his name before he became Heliod. He was just Brett.
Brett.
His name was Brett Heliod, and then he became a god.
Fuck that guy. You know?
It's like
Fucking Brett Heliod.
Brett. He still files his
He
taxes.
sounds like an
that way.
80s villain.
He does.
Like he sounds like an 80s college comedy villain.
Anthony Michael Healy.
100%.
Michael Oh god.
All right.
Are we done? Are
Yes.
we done? We good? Okay.
Good.
Yeah, we're good.
So let me get back to the section on Clothis. So she when you name your child Kyle and the drywall in your house shudders.
Louis!
If you guys don't know what we're talking about when we're talking about all these characters and pictures, we do have a Discord. I've linked it, didn't I? Yes, I did.
Yes, you did.
So join it.
You
Takashi
did.
first years, that is ours, and that's what we're looking at. So yeah. Anyway, she kind of shows that that prophecy again, which you guys kind of glossed over. So I'm going to read it to you again.
I didn't write it down.
Death shall sate its hunger at a Crowan walls.
Anyway.
The wrath of nature shall tear the sea. The winds shall burn as Setessa falls, and eternal dark will forever be.
So the Destiny
Doesn't sound
God
good.
is not a nice lady?
Well, technically, destiny isn't a very nice thing, is it? There's kind of a
Suppose
linear
not.
path that people are on, and if you deviate too far from that path, bad things start to happen, and then she gets kind of angry about that. Most of her followers, which are becoming more numerous as time goes on, are mostly devoted to, rather similar to how Athreos' servants act in regards to death, making sure that things that should die or should live, die or live, and making sure things pass as they are meant to. And Clothis is the only god with knowledge of what is supposed to be. There are some people who take issue with that for various reasons. But that is generally her portfolio.
Does any of this have to do with, or is this in any way, is this prophecy connected to like the Milk of Progress? Are we dealing with one big world-ending event, or are these two separate world-ending events that we have to worry about right
Well,
now?
auguries come out every now and then. Like, there's another one I know off the top of my head. With the death of 1,000,000 nooses and the long cut short, the children shall war with thread. Sent by gods will smite the flawed, and the living shall rejoin the dead. That also sounds apocalyptic, but you're heroes, right? This is what you do.
Yeah. No, I was just making sure, like,
It could be related, it could not. Prophecies are kind of, like, vague. For example, in that one I just
pulls out a Red
listed,
Bull.
the children shall war with thread. Clothis is the the guardian of the threads of destiny. Her hair is literally spools of thread through which people's destinies are woven and twined and bound. And so that could mean that children of gods shall fight Clothis or something like that. Or it could mean literally that there is some weaver out there who decides to lead a country and that her children shall try and overthrow her. It could be a lot of different things. Or a mixture of both. And it could mostly just be referring to something simple, or it could be referring to a cataclysmic, world-ending event. It's important to know these prophecies, but not to be disheartened by them. Yes, Kihris?
Ashok, the Nightmare Weaver, if he's also a weaver, I'm not going to read too much into the prophecies at this current juncture, but any relation to Clothis? Are they related in any way, Ashok and Clothis? Or is it just a coincidence?
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh dear! Come on, you're a charisma boy. You're a charisma boy.
What do you say to help?
I want to know too.
No.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be good.
Charisma boy.
The DC is
That's
13.
I missed it by 2. I rolled an 11.
She goes, perhaps. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see, won't we?
I suppose so.
And she just kind of leans back, and then she goes, well, other than that, I will say that as heroes, the reason it's important to know about Clothis is she might stand in the way of a lot of your ventures. For Clothis tends to see world-ending catastrophes as things that should happen. And if you get in her way, you have a god in your way, and when a god is in your way, things can get bad. I'm sure that some of you already know what that means and what that entails.
I look over at Kihris.
Anyway, any further questions on that?
So would it be fair to say that Clothis is sort of fair in that she believes in both the creation and destruction of things, that like everything has their time, so to speak?
I think that student earlier, Malakath Grimm, over there, thank you, Malakath, just some guy in the corner is just like, as he said something that you all ignored.
By the way, we have a new student joining us from class 1B.
They're testing to see if they should move up.
Destiny is fair.
Damn
as far as she's
auditors.
concerned. It's just both cruel and kind. It just depends on time.
Myles, you have inspiration.
Oh,
I have inspiration.
yes.
You do.
Thanks, Ben.
I still have inspiration from last time.
Thank you.
Boop-a-doop.
I don't ever get inspiration.
May I ask, is there a conflict
To
between...
be completely fair, you have never once needed it.
Right, and you have
During
permanent
swimming
inspiration.
lessons.
I didn't get that. I'm sorry.
That's during swimming lessons.
Wesley.
Yeah.
Fair.
All I was going to say is, would it be fair to say, like, is there any beef between Afara and Clothis? Because Afara is a god of the polis. And if Clothis believes in destruction, that can't... I wonder, is that balanced to Afara as well?
Clothis and Ifara actually overlap a little bit. Ifara is more the god of just temperance and balance and patience, whereas Clothis is about destiny and secrets. She's not about destruction, necessarily. If destruction needs to happen, it is to pave way for creation to continue.
It's progressive.
Yes, exactly. Clothis, I would say, is the god of progressiveness, whatever
Sure.
word that is. Yes.
Thank you,
Whereas Ifara is more of a embodiment of that. You could say that since some of the gods, Ifara being one of the newer ones, Ifara
Damn.
was born of that aspect of Clothis's personality.
Okay. They just seem to sort of deal in the same wheelhouse a little bit.
The gods often overlap and work together and war with each other. Ifara and Clothis would be at odds if, for example, it was written in her threads that Meletis was to sink into the sea, and Ifara didn't let that happen. There would be war there. But it's all kind of new. She just came back. She hasn't been seen for thousands of years, and most had forgotten she existed. And her oracles are few and far between.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Are there any chosen of Clothis? Or is it just oracles?
She smiles, and she says, "There are no chosen of Clothis, for Clothis's chosen, quote-unquote, are more inclined to be arbiters than heroes. They don't really push for change. They just oversee things. In fact, you might say that some are more inclined to be a teacher of heroes than an actual hero." And she smiles.
Are you chosen of Clothis?
I was the first oracle of Clothis.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Agreed.
Whoa.
She takes her little teacup and just like...
She's so cool.
Yes.
The fuck is my pin? Okay, fine.
So as you can imagine, my head gets kind of filled with these auguries and prophecies, some of which making no sense. I had one about a pasta strainer yesterday, and I still am grappling with that one. It was only partial. I could only glimpse parts of it.
Do you think we should buy pasta strainers?
I believe they're
Should we
called
wear them as
colanders.
helmets?
Yeah. Should I just
so
buy out the
sorry.
pasta strainer warehouse?
It was actually speaking of something regarding pasta strainers and a warehouse. Actually, how did you know?
Damn it! Damn it!
I just have
Damn it! Damn it!
I just have a sixth sense about these sort of things.
I will say, even if if some of you were to anger Clothis in some way, shape, or form, I'm a simple oracle, and I am not opposed to whatever it is that you all intend to do. Oracle smites Thanatos for trying to steal her job. Well, Thanatos is an oracle too.
That's true.
We actually have two oracles in this. Well, as far as you know, you have two other oracles in this class. You have Thanatos and
As far
Lumino.
as we know.
As far as you know, some of the other students are oracles.
Oh.
You just don't know which ones.
Mm.
And some of them don't know either.
Oh, some of them don't know.
Nice.
Don't mock me.
My name's James.
I'm Big Bad DM. Look at me. Pew, pew, pew. You're down.
I want to do 20s. I get to net 20s. Me.
James, don't worry. When I play you in your biographical movie, I'll give you justice. You can play me.
Roll initiative, you fucks.
Let's go.
Square up.
You fight in the DM now.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so class is kind of wrapping up. Anybody have any last questions for her?
I'd like to pull her aside actually privately after class. I can wait, but
Say I'd like to pull her hair, and I don't know why.
I just want to pull on her robes and be like, if you knew what was and if you were just if you could look into the future.
Guys, maybe the axe is in a pasta strainer.
Can you do that?
My God.
My God, I think she's got it.
Oh my god. Okay, that's fine.
Don't ruin
your
Makeup's gonna die, and I'm gonna be okay.
I know, right?
All right.
And put any on today.
You look gorgeous.
God,
All of
that's
you.
sweetheart.
Okay. As class ends, she kind of goes. She stops for a second in the middle of a sentence, and then unwraps her bun, and her long gray hair falls down, and then starts floating. and like spinning and winding and weaving itself into like strange patterns.
I have a trauma
as her
response.
as her eyes go silver. Yes, it's very very similar to the spider.
I'm like holding on Kihris and just like.
And her eyes go silver, and she just kind of looks up and looks at the group of you, and just goes, "The thing you seek shall only be found when one of you falls." And then like her hair falls flat, and then her hair falls flat, and she goes, "Oh my, excuse me," and just ties her hair back up. Sorry about that. That tends to happen sometimes. I don't know why it would have happened just now, but are you okay?
We're all just like.
So
Anyway, class dismissed. Thank you. And she just kind of picks up her stuff. Kihris, you pull her aside after class as everyone's gathering up stuff. Yes.
Yes. Hey, super cool that you're this oracle. It gives context for how cool we all think you are. So when the school got attacked, and Professor Ajani had to fight Ajak the Nightmare Weaver. Oh my gosh, we're all kids. Why is this all happening to us? I'm sorry.
Harry Potter 2.0. Anyway.
Every once in a while, I just get like bulldozed by the stakes. Ajak was super interested in Zane, and at every point since then, Xenagos has come up at very crucial points when talking about Kaine specifically, and we're keeping that on the lail at the moment. But I want to know if that's important in any way. I've been thinking about it the last couple of days.
Give me a persuasion check.
Damn it.
My dad
You got this.
talked to the headmaster when I was getting submitted.
Yeah.
You're a charisma boy. You're a charisma boy.
Brave boy.
Time to start.
Oh thank God. Oh thank God. 22.
22. Okay. She looks at you and just says, "So, walk through this with me, Kihris. Every student here is a chosen of a god, correct?
Mm-hmm. That we know of. Yes.
And we have lied about keeping problematic gods, and they're chosen out of the school. We lied about that, correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Both Zane and Kaine are on the school roster.
Okay.
Do with that
Okay.
what you will."
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
fuck.
closes her stuff and
We
smiles.
did
and says,
not
"Well,
think
thank you,
about
Kihris."
that. We didn't think about that. Oh my God. Sorry.
When I was
Little
building this
mini
character,
hiccup.
I was very excited when James was telling me about all the gods.
Let me pull up that picture of Xenagos as a god, because that's probably one of my favorite art pieces.
Yeah, that is true.
While you're doing that, can you give me a brief crash course on Nyxborn things? I remember going over it earlier, and I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Yes, let me
On
pull
what
up
that means.
the article on that in this book, just so I have everything here and I'm not leaving anything out. I'm not missing
Thanks.
anything. Just give me a moment.
I have the hiccups.
Drink water upside down and hiccup. Don't forget to hold your breath. And get scared.
All at the same time.
So are you asking me, the DM, or are you asking, I get us?
You the DM,
Okay,
but
yeah.
if you want to say it through a Geddes,
yeah,
you totally can.
So a Nyxborn is like, I'll just read what's here. A Nyxborn is like a fragment of divinity, an idea, or a dream that is incarnate. They embody ideas, like the way leaves turn towards the sun, or the feeling of ocean sand between the toes. The way the heart sits when the tide of battle changes, or the sadness that lingers when remembering a happy moment of childhood. So they're basically like, you know how gods are born from the dreams and wishes of people, right? Nyxborn are born from the dreams and wishes of gods.
Ooh.
So, like, for example, I'll make up an example right now. So you have a person who's like this incredible, who's an incredible mother, and that's all that she feels drawn to do. And she just loves her children so much. And she's a Nyxborn because she was born from Karametra's idea of what being a mother is. And so that she is a representation of that idea. And there can be, like, it can get ridiculous. Like, you can be a Nyxborn born of, like I said, the feeling of sand between your toes. And that's what you are. You are the feeling of sand between your toes. And you just embody that. And also, you sparkle because you came from the sky.
I love
Gotcha.
sand on my toes so much.
Luinil is also a Nyxborn. You do not know exactly where.
Hell yeah.
And Kaine is also a Nyxborn. And that hasn't really come into play.
You don't know how or why I'm an explorer.
Zane or Kaine? I didn't hear you.
Yes.
I have a guess,
Yes.
but thank you.
Kaine also sparkles. She just sparkles a lot less than Zane
I
does.
kind of just like end up sparkling the way Edward does at night.
It's kind of it's literally just how her makeup looks right now.
Yeah, I'm a little sparkly.
Like it's just she's a little sparkly. Zane is entirely night sky. Just like you're looking at a night sky person.
Luinil has a nice glittery sheen, but it looks more almost like makeup than it does like Zane's night sky galaxy power. Like
Yeah, like Luinil's like kind of a subdued drag queen almost. Like just like it's there.
not tonight,
Like-
but usually.
Like like you put an entire face of highlighter on and then you put foundation on.
More like I just overdid it on the HD matte powder.
Yeah, okay.
Like it's just like a little too much.
Like as a last example, here's some origins you can roll for in the book. One of my parents was a nymph or some supernatural creature. I was formed as a divine emissary. I'm a side effect of some other divine action. A god witnessed my birth. I was rescued from the underworld and took on supernatural characteristics when I returned to life. Or I'm a song or work of art brought to life.
Damn.
That sounds really cool though.
Yeah, but that's what an
That does sound dope.
That's what an Nyxborn is.
Well, what an info dump. Cool. And Kihris is just going, cool, as he leaves class.
Well, definitely while you were talking, I to the headmaster, I went outside just to like sit on the grass and like get over the fact that my headmaster just did a weird hair thing because it's just very triggering.
It's curious that both that spider and
No,
Closest
shut
to-
up!
closest
Shut
to
up!
like
I
that.
don't care! Headmaster's good!
didn't say she was.
I'm gonna see a guy about building a set for nothing, for no money.
For nobody.
I thought we were going black box.
Never use your own money for the show.
It's true.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Lysandox will check on Kaine whenever ready. Oh,
So first,
hiccups.
Thanatos, you see the person that you were told about in like leaving class. You've seen him a couple times. He's a minotaur, just with a very gruff beard, pale white, and just covered in. His hands are just like covered in
Sawdust?
calluses. Very hard working, blue collar looking minotaur. And you approach him.
Yes, I do. I do approach him. And I think to myself, I gotta put on my show business persona.
Can I help
Oh
you?
no.
Give him the old razzle dazzle.
Can I help you?
Yes, sir. Look, we're putting on a big.
Please call me Cosmo.
Oh, Cosmo. Very nice to meet you, Cosmo. My name is Thanatos Mortimer.
I know who you are. You were frequently late to class.
Yes, I am. Yeah, that's very observant of you.
Yep.
And that is the reason I'm talking to you right now, because
Right.
of your the skills of observation and being able to look at things, and figure out how they're built. You're a carpenter, correct?
What do you need built?
Well, we are putting on a big show. We're doing a little song, a little dance, a little dramatic acting, putting on quite the spectacle, and we need someone to build the set in 2 days.
2 days. You need a set.
Mm-hmm,
You have a design.
The site is, I don't remember. What was the site?
Coliseum, right?
Yeah, we're doing
The design. Do you have a design?
Oh, do we have a design?
Yeah.
Like,
what do you want built?
Oh, I don't know. Actually, I did not think of... Hold on. Maybe, picture this. Okay, it's about a war. There's a king.
Sir?
There's two... Yes.
I appreciate this, and I'm willing to help. I've got some things going on. Why don't you figure out what it is you want me to build, and then I'll build it for you. My room is like 3 doors down from yours. I think you're 1A, right?
Yeah, I'm 1A. Yes.
Right. Cool. Yeah, just I am 2A. So just come like a couple doors down, come talk to me, and we'll get something done. But I need blueprints. I need stuff written out. I can come up with an idea and I can work off of an idea, but just write it out. Give me something to work with.
All right.
I like brainstorming and all that stuff, but Keranos never appealed to me. Just bring me what you got.
All right, I'll come back. I'll come back before the end of the day. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll catch you later.
Catch you later. And he just kind of goes back to drawing in his notes. Lysandox. You approach Kaine, who's sitting on like the front steps of the building. Not on the front steps of the building. You probably ran out into the Coliseum area, into some of the turf.
Yeah.
And are just kind of sitting on some of the turf there, looking up at the sky. There's like a massive hole in the ceiling, so you can see out, and you're just kind of sitting there rocking. Lysandox, you come up on this scene.
Yes. I come on up and just kind of look up at what Kaine could possibly be looking up at, and she's just like, and then she just like silently just kind of like sits next to you and like crisscross applesauce. Are you okay? What are you looking at?
Open air skies. I feel better outside. You remember back in the caves of Farrakha, when we went up against the spider person? She made me choose. Yeah, I almost died that day. In fact, I'm not sure if I did or not. That's where I found this guy.
You have a prop. You
brought
your toothless prop.
I did, because it's bigger than some of my other Splush dragons.
There are others.
Yeah, her webbing is her hair, and when the headmaster started...
Oh no, you went out. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
You said well, and then there was no... Yeah.
Well, when the headmaster started doing the thing, and her hair went all flowy, well, the spider's hair was also really flowy, and it's all her webbing, and it... yeah, it was just a lot.
Yeah. I thought that you were maybe scared about one of us falling.
I mean, I feel like we're just gonna trip over the axe, you know?
Yes. I was wondering that too. But nobody seems particularly clumsy.
I mean, I think several of us are very clumsy. I mean, Thanatos and Kihris tend to get into, like, a lot of shit.
I was trying to be kind.
Kind is good. I'm just being honest.
It's true. Well, I can tell you this. It's the before dying that is the most scary part. Actual dying is actually pretty alright.
You know,
fair, I guess.
That's scary, but also really calming. I feel like we should go work on the play or musical or whatever it is. You want to go work on the play?
Yes, and she just like hesitantly just like pats your shoulder. There. We are here for you.
Thank you. And I like bring you over into a hug with my baby dragon.
So,
She just kind of relaxes and actually hugs you back for the first time.
Yay!
character development. So in the meantime, while Thanatos goes and talks to your blue-collar construction man, and Lysandox and Kaine have a little moment, Luanil and Kihris, you just watch your friends kind of get separated, and you guys are together.
Cool.
Are you okay?
Yeah, my guy. Yeah, it's all good.
You seem kind of a little nervous.
It's been a couple of days. You know, you wake up with someone in your bed that you didn't think was going to be in your bed, because normally when you sleep, no one's in your bed. War, pain, alcohol, bloody beds. I'm fighting with my horse. I gotta go talk to him. I'm sorry.
You're having a rough day.
I'm rambling. No, I appreciate that. I feel like just blabbing now. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm excited to be Helios. No,
you're gonna be great.
I'm thinking in Greek. I'm excited to be the sun person. That'll be great.
You're gonna be great.
It's a little worrying how fast it's gonna happen, but I think it'll be okay.
Oh yeah. Sometimes the best. I haven't quite figured out Polemos yet, but I do feel like inspiration like that happens super fast can be almost more fun than spending too long on something. It'll be fun.
And at the end of the day, I can't really feel bad because we're not getting paid, so
There is that.
the
Yes.
tickets were free, right?
That is correct. The person who elected to do this entire thing ensured that we would not get paid.
So as far as I'm concerned, as long as, it's entertaining, I guess.
Yeah, it
Low
seems like-
stakes.
seems like
Yeah.
Zane, your brain, Kihris, goes, yeah, it seems like Zane has a real knack for entertainment.
You
might say.
He's a showman, that one. What?
Kihris just has this personality trait of taking asides while someone is talking to him.
Yeah, just zooming out into middle distance. Oh my god.
I'm like, I'm gonna go warm up my voice. And I walk away, and I slowly like as he's waving, I'm like kind of like I slowly cast bless just over my shoulder. To
Kihris. Oh, bless your heart.
You feel a little bit calmer as like he kind of like floofs his hair back at you, and just a bit of the sparkle like falls onto you. And, like, and then you're like,
man, he could be he's good. He could be a therapist. I'm so glad we're friends. He's awesome.
You just hear me in the corner. Ha! Ha!
yeah. What are Luanil's warm ups that he does throughout the process on his way?
Oh, that hurt my voice. Ow! That was all nose. I promise, listeners, I can sing better than that.
I think they believe you.
Oh, good. Thank God. I don't want them. But no, he's murmuring.
Yeah,
he's murmuring it out. Just like, I can show you the world.
Oh, yes.
Get that jaw vibrato in there.
What? The jaw vibrato. Hi. I don't even need to do it, but it makes it sound even worse. So I'm gonna do it.
My first experience with jaw vibrato was I saw a high school production of Les Miserables, and
oh no,
and the girl who played Cosette had it. So she sounded like a chicken every time that like she would go for one of the high notes. It was like,
You can dislocate your jaw if you're not careful. You can really hurt those muscles there doing false vibrato.
Yeah.
Like,
Gabers.
I only ever had to do it if my voice was just done. Like no natural vibrato at that point. Like, and that's bad. So don't sing when that happens.
I have trouble not doing vibrato these days. Like,
Me too.
it was only in like my senior year of college that people started getting on me about like, we're doing a rock musical, it needs to be all straight tone. And I'm like, oh,
James,
not even
I
at the
feel
end?
okay.
Not even a little bit at the end, please.
Not even a little bit.
Just
Not to digress, but I just did a recording session with some friends the other night, and they were like, "You need to straight tone that," and I'm like, "Okay." Like, it took all the willpower in me to hold a note with no vibrato, and like not worry about the tone or the tune. Just do it. Like, I just get so in my head about it. And it was low too, and I was like, "Oh God!" And then like, I hate it.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's not hard because like you can't do it. It's hard because you get the urge to go, oh God, and just like drop it and go flat because you're like, fuck this.
Yeah, as soon as I stop caring, my voice just hits, slidey, not in the real note octaves. So,
anywho, great, Thanatos, what are you doing?
I find Polemos.
Polemos.
You walk up behind him as he's the only one still sitting in his desk and he's sketching, and you see like this very did you just hit the mic with the dragon?
No.
I thought it was a chicken.
I mean, if she gets a stuffy, I get a stuffy.
Stuffies are welcome on Clickety Clackety. Anyway,
Hang on.
Hang on.
Oh no.
Everybody grab your stuffy!
I don't have one.
You don't have one, Myles?
Everybody do the flop.
I have Kuma-chan from Oran High School Host Club.
Yeah. You are definitely Honey Senpai. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I have my real bear
I thought
too,
that was
but
Tamaki's
Cubby.
stuffy.
No, it was Honey Senpai's.
Is it?
No, Honey
It was
Senpai
Honey.
has like a bunny, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He has the bunny.
Yeah, so
He has the bunny,
that's
but it
Tamaki's.
does make the same face. He
Yeah.
does have a bear though that they tried to give to him, like because they spilled tea on the rabbit, and they tried to give the bear to him. He was just like, "No," he wanted the bunny. Yeah.
Anywho,
Michael,
I am disappointed
sorry.
that your stuffy wasn't in arm's reach.
Anywho,
James is gonna lose his mind.
Anywho,
You lose points.
we have done nothing, and we've been here for an hour and a half.
It's okay. It's
Rah,
fine.
rah,
I
rah,
went to
rah,
class.
Okay. You walk up to Polemos, and Polemos is like sketching in his book, and you see that he's drawn like what looks like a much younger, much more buxom Talia Agetis, with her hair just going everywhere and like in all these intricate swirls. He's trying out a new style, and it looks a little bit shimmerier, like it's invested with some powerful glitter.
He didn't get into our makeup stash, did he?
Good. That shit's expensive.
Ah, yes. Thanatos, what can I do?
I was just talking with the carpenter guy. What's his name? Cosmo. Wanda Cosmo. I was just speaking with Cosmo about a set, and I realized we don't know what we're gonna do for a set. So I was coming to you. Maybe we could brainstorm real quick about ideas for a set. Get a blueprint
I thought
down.
you'd never ask. And he like leans over and he pulls out his book and he like flips through it, and he's got this intricate design for what he wants to do. He goes, "Have you ever seen that traveling musical, King of the Circlets? It's based on a popular book series."
King of the Circlets. I can't say I have.
It's terrible. It's a musical that is supposed to take 3 extremely long books and put them into musical format. But the set design was impeccable. And he shows you it's in like a circle, and the stage like elevates and lowers depending on what the scene is. I don't
think we can do that in the Coliseum.
I know.
Someone tell him this is high school budget.
Did we tell him we used all the budget on makeup?
No, Wes.
Where's?
People
No.
do magic. We can magic. It's all magic. We all
I
magic.
want to be a part of you guys' private chat.
Oh, this wasn't private.
Oh.
And he shows you this, and he goes, "Yes, I would like a lot of raising platforms. I believe that I can, in the lighting booth, I can trigger some lightning strikes to crack open, especially for when the final battle happens and Olanton falls into the sea. I'm thinking that the stone cracks in the middle from a lightning bolt between the two lovers, and it just fractures, and both pieces fall into the ocean.
That's beautiful. That's absolutely
And then
beautiful.
we have someone flood the stage with water.
Oh, what? The whole stage is filled with water.
Yes.
We'd have to swim at the end.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Y'all are gonna
That's
cast create water.
I am a sorcerer.
Sure.
So what do you think?
That sounds. I think that is a fantastic idea. I think that's the most brilliant thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Oh,
Entire.
That was
you just
forced.
you flip through the 17 pages of designs he's written. Life.
But I'll take this to Cosmo, and he'll see what he can do. I won't say he is doing this for free, and on very short notice. So we may not get everything.
He's an artist. He'll do anything for free.
Well, yes. Yeah. Although he shouldn't. I was surprised when he said yes, but I'll give this to him, and he said he was going to do it. So we'll have our set.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I will continue my lighting designs. The colors shall bounce off the stage and into the eye holes of the audience, and all shall be enraptured.
All right,
He just closes his notebook after you take out those couple pages, and he just storms out.
I was hoping
Literally storms.
I would hope he'd use the instead of saying eye holes, he'd say looking balls, but eye holes works too.
Looking balls.
Looking balls.
Look, I have
All right.
3 eye holes.
I have 3 looking balls.
3 eyeballs.
Man, did we need to get prosthetics?
Thank you,
while
Michael.
we were at the store?
Honestly, this play is going to be a galactic cable.
I may have written lyrics already for my
Interdimensional
part.
cable.
Oh my god.
I want to go work on the costumes and the horse costumes.
Lysandox will stay.
Cool. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
go ahead.
Elephants!
No, it's okay. She'll just stay in the Coliseum practicing her, swing, line, duck, dodge, swing, line. She's working on her performance in the
But she
Coliseum.
stops everything and completely drops her fighting character to get into her acting
Right.
character. She can't quite
Right,
separate. She can't
right,
quite
right.
integrate them the way that she.
She's trying. She's
Give
trying.
me a performance
She's
check,
practicing.
Lysandox.
This lion be trying.
Yeah, sure. This lion be trying. Oh, okay. All right.
There's a crow and be going.
Yeah.
God.
It's Leon and Negron
Y'all-
be going, you know, and
I was gonna say it just cuts to Luanil and Kaine, and it's like, I don't know. Do you think this costume skirt is too short? It's just me, posing my thighs.
Shorter, I start ruching it up a little bit more. On the thighs. Do you want
I
it
guess.
shorter? I can make a
This
slit
is
right
at 16
here.
on performance.
I start doing big twirls just to see what gives away. What's given away?
Shorts underneath. I mean, it's not traditional, but
Oh, I could wear my Spanx. That's true.
so Lysandox, you're getting it. People are starting to kind of stop as they walk down the hall, and at first they were stopping, going, "What the fuck is she doing?" But you've noticed that some people are actually kind of paying attention, and they think you're talking to them. When you're like, "You get over here and fight," and they're just like, and they just run. Yeah,
Love it.
Arnea stopped by and has joined you and is just kind of like giving you some pointers. And Luanil and Kaine, make me a group sleight of hand check and a group straight charisma check.
Okay,
What?
I'll do the sleight of hand. What's your charisma, Luanil?
My charisma?
Yeah.
Just sitting
working on my
charisma
charisma.
is. I'm sorry, like my charisma roll or just
Your modifier.
my modifier?
Using my inspiration.
Great charisma.
3.
There's
Trace.
no gay charisma allowed
Wow.
around here.
Alright, so yours, I
Nice.
believe, is... Yeah, your charisma is 1 higher than mine. You should do that check. For sleight of hand, that is a 19.
Okay.
Should be higher, but...
Okay. So the
So I-
skill is like still you've never really sewn before except to just like repair your jerkin, but you're getting it and it's solid and it's good. Nothing revolutionary, but it's good and it works. What'd you get, Luno?
17.
17. And the design is not particularly inspired, but it is flashy and it is good.
As far as the elephant costumes, I just am using, like, the wiggly type of tubing that you see on air conditioners, and I'm covering it in gray fabric, and I'm gonna have a bunch of birds in it. Just holding it up. That's the elephant costume.
For the trunk? Mm-hmm. The birds will be the trunk of the elephant?
Well, it's mostly the trunk I'm going to position and tie together, so that way it's kind of in an upright form. And then the entire rest of it, I'll sew on some eyes and some ears, but the birds will just be underneath it.
So the birds will be the elephant?
Yes. We didn't cast anyone as the elephant.
Okay.
I thought Douglas might be the elephant.
Oh, yeah!
Oh yeah, we can make Douglas the elephant. I can do
Oh,
that.
Christ. Give Douglas
Oh my
a trunk.
god. He's gonna love it.
That is one dramatic horse. Anyway, cool. Kihris, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run to the stables real quick and apologize to my horse.
He's kind of facing away from you, just kind of looking out the window.
Emotional
as you come
scene.
in.
A chair.
Hey, buddy.
Chair.
You see him turn his head and kind of acknowledge that you're there, but he doesn't look at you, and he just looks out the window.
Yeah, I know you're angry. I got angry too. I thought that it was your fault that the axe is gone, but I also didn't account for the fact that, I mean, you like Zane a lot, right? He seems pretty cool.
He just kind of shuffles
you know,
positions.
he's pretty cool. I mean, I might have gotten a little jealous because, you know, you're my horse and it's hard for me sometimes to feel like other people might be better friends with you than I am because we go way back. And I just wanted to say I'm sorry. And it's not your fault that the axe is gone. It's a lot, actually. It's a lot of reasons that the axe is gone that are so much bigger than you and so much bigger than me. And I'll be honest with you, buddy, I'm freaking out a little bit. So, I'm sorry. And I'll like hold my arms out into like a ready hug position to see if he might have forgiven me.
Give me a persuasion check.
Dad, gummit, Jay!
Charisma boy.
Why are you complaining? You're a
I'm a
paladin.
charisma boy.
Paladin.
I know. I just sometimes don't roll too good. It's me I'm angry at. It's me.
I built a character that was
Zuko.
specifically supposed to be a detective in one of my other games, and like she rolls horribly on every investigation.
Oh
check she
no.
makes.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Like ones, twos,
Oh
and
no
threes.
no.
Like
no.
Dustin on any intelligence check with Aaron's D&D. He's just a big dumb.
That's a 13.
13. Kind of looks over at you, and he takes one of his legs and he kind of leans back with both of his legs, and he like kind of grapples you with one and pulls you in next to him. I'm using My Little Pony horse logic just because it doesn't make any sense. He just kind of pulls you in and is like holding you in one arm as he's kind of looking out at the looking out towards the sea. That you can see from here, like all the way down across the city. You can see the big water gate outside. Yeah.
I miss it, man. Thanks, buddy. I miss it, man. I miss home. I miss home. Hey, do you want to play an elephant?
He looks at you just like with fire in his eyes. You could swear he's smiling. Cut to Thanatos.
I was about to say, you want to play an elephant?
Thanatos, what are you doing?
I go to Tuhei to give the blueprints to Cosmo.
You knock on the door, and give me a history check real quick, just as you're about to knock on this door.
Quick question: is 2A better than 1B? I'm confused.
No, they're just class numbers.
I thought we were at the top of the class, so I wanted to know how everything else.
Right, because in like the
class.
anime, it's yeah.
You are the. There's some people in the other classes that outdo you a little bit, but you guys as a class are the best. What'd you get?
I rolled nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah. You recognize this is the room that your good friend Atticus Telos stays in.
I take a deep breath, just in and out before I knock on the door, and I'm like, please not him, please not him, please not him, please not him. And then I knock on the door.
The door swings open, and it's him.
And a man steps out.
Hello, Atticus.
Good morning, Thanatos. Did you just wake up?
Well,
you look like you just rolled out of bed.
Damn.
Well,
I
I did. I was late to class, and I thought, I've gotten very comfortable here, and I really putting on
so you're
like
comfortable.
Yeah, I like this place. I made some friends, having some adventures. It's been pretty fun.
Cool.
Yeah. Look. I'm not here to trick you with some eggs or anything. I just wanna. I'm looking for Cosmo. I have something to give him.
Oh, you want to talk to Cosmo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just wait right here. He shuts the door in your face.
Okay, are you going, or did you just have to close? Is your apartment messy, or? I knock again.
No. At this point, Toddy answers the door.
Oh, no.
Toddy, I didn't know.
Hello, Thanatos.
Yeah, I didn't know you lived here.
I don't. I'm just visiting.
You're friends with Cosmo?
I was just give me 1 second. And she closes the door, and there's like a shuffling, and there's a shuffling behind the door, and then she comes out, and she just comes out with like a little backpack, and just like, sorry, I have to get to I have to get to a place about stuff, and she just kind of brushes past you and runs down the hall.
Davey fucking.
Okay. I'll just forget I saw that. All right.
Sorry.
Wait, is he standing in front of me right now?
No.
Oh, he's not.
But the door's open.
The door closed. She closed the door behind her.
But it's not locked.
I stand outside I still stand outside the door, and I just yell for Cosmo. I'm just like, "Hey, Cosmo, are you the? I would just let myself in, but I thought that that would be rude. Um, Atticus is being a dickhead. I just want to give you the blueprint for the set here."
As you say that, the door just kind of and creaks open.
Okay, why can't anyone be straightforward today? I have Atticus is messing with me. My best friend is fucking my enemy. That's not great to find out. But maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's my fault because I don't remember the last time I said hi to
It's my
Todd.
party and I'll cry if I want to. Cry if I want to.
We both kind of just, went our separate ways, and I haven't talked to her for a long time. So maybe it's on me for not being a good friend, and maybe she's found solace in someone else. And it's not like Toddy and I had a sexual relationship; we were just good friends. But it's still
Nobody knows where my toddy has gone.
But
that's it, man.
Anyway,
Game over, man.
Okay, I'll just come in, I suppose.
You open the door, and as you step into the dark room, you're blinded by light, and you're stepping out into the hallway.
The light.
I'm blinded by the light.
Okay, I'm back where I am.
You opened, and it looks like you're leaving your own. It looks like you're leaving your own dorm room.
Okay. All right. All right. This is not working out right now. I stomp my way back to
Nani? Where do you stomp your way back?
2A to Cosmos.
Okay. All right.
Cosmos. I knock on the door again. Is it still open or is it closed?
It's closed.
I knock on the door again. Hey,
the
really
door
funny.
Opens as you knock, and it's Atticus, and he looks at you, and he's just like, "Well, good morning, Thanatos. You look like you just rolled out of bed."
I fucking hate this guy so much.
Look, dude, I know it's not morning. I just had class. It's probably early afternoon. I know what you're doing. I know you're trying to mess with my head. You're trying to trip me up. I'm just trying to accomplish one thing, and you're making life very, very difficult.
You hear behind the door, who's that dear? And Toddy just kind of comes around and is like holding his arm. And she looks at you just like in shock, and he's just like smiling at you.
Oh no! Oh no! Everyone look at chat! Oh no!
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Oh god. Jerry, what have you done?
Wild magic surge?
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you saying?
Hace todo el tiempo, Jerry.
Damn.
Damn. Please look at the chat. Our Dakasha chat.
Oh god, what have you done?
Mine's not updated.
Yes!
Alien costume, but in gold. I adore you. Okay. Cool. I'm trying to find my D100. Give me a moment. So what are you saying, Thanatos?
I'm like, okay, I'm kind of taken aback, because at first I'm like, okay, he's just trying to trick me, but Toddy's here again, and that's a really fucked up thing for Toddy to do, so I don't think that's like in her character for her to just like be in on some fucked up joke on me.
On some Atticus dick?
Yeah. So I'm like,
make me an investigation check, since you say that.
Oh, god damn it. Actually, I use my inspiration.
Yeah.
I'll do it on here. 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. You notice that Toddy's, like, as you're looking at Toddy, you notice that her boobs are a little bit bigger. It seems like she's kind of male gazy as she's like posing for you as she is on his shoulder, and you know that's not quite right. And you're starting to notice that she has some like features that would only like if you didn't know her well and you didn't spend a lot of time within 5 feet of her, this would be what Toddy looks like.
The mole is like right here instead of over here.
And it's like really pronounced when it's not really a beauty mark. It's just kind of like a little mole.
Punch this dude.
This is definitely an illusion. But as this is happening, the wild magic surge occurs.
No!
And
Oh dear.
And because
Oh
you,
dear.
because you, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Kihris, you're talking to Doglos,
No.
and Doglos just kind of like looks up after you ask him about whether he wants to be an elephant, and he just kind of stands up and he just gallops away. Thanatos, as you're here, you hear like a boom come from the wall behind Atticus, and he just gets run over by Doglos as he is shining and spectral, and he pierces him with his unicorn horn and just throws him into the wall and goes through the wall, and there's just an Atticus and horse-shaped wall and hole in the wall that seems to go forever, and the door is just hanging open as Toddy just dissipates.
I pause for a moment and I look at the hole and I shake my head and like, I love that damn horse.
Dogolos coming through for everyone.
Doglos comes through a clutch. Oh god.
Kihris is like, oh, okay.
Simple question. Simple question. Do you want to be an elephant?
You hear off from the direction that Douglas went. You hear a crash, a scream that just like kind of dissipates as he goes away.
All I'm imagining is like the screaming in Grand Theft Auto when you hit someone. It's like, yeah, it's like really like lazy short bursts of screaming.
Or just like the really long one for no reason. Who paid these actors?
Douglas is
Not enough. They did not pay their actors.
so Douglas is very anti-bully, and Douglas came and took Atticus out just through the wall. Toddy dissipated, and you can see into the dorm room. It looks similar to yours. It's a lot cleaner, but there's a big Douglas-shaped hole in the wall, and you see Cosmo kind of poke his head out of one of the rooms, and he sees the hole, and he's like, "Well, god damn it, it's gonna take me a whole day to fix this." Well, not really a whole day, but like a whole day's worth of caring. And he just like takes his hand and pulls out like a little hammer and charges that hammer with this energy that sparkles with red and silver. And he points it at the wall, and nothing happens.
Fix it.
And nothing happens. And he looks at it, and then he looks over at you, and he's like, "Oh, Thanatos." He continues to look at his hammer. It's still kind of glowing both like silver and red. How can I help you?
You having some issues with your hammer there?
This never happened before. This never happens. Yeah. Did you get the designs?
Yeah, I have the blueprints here, but if you're having trouble with your building utensils, I don't want to, stress you out with building this set.
Well, it's kind of personal. I don't know you very well, but you seem cool.
I'm a good listener.
And Atticus doesn't like you, which makes me think that you're pretty good. But
That guy's awful.
So when I applied to this school, I was chosen of Perforos. But I've never really been all that interested in creating my own stuff. I'm really more about building other people's stuff and like keeping the city the way it needs to be. And so I turned to Ifara, and I'm supposed to be a chosen Perforos, but now Ifara's courting me, and I'm stuck trying to make a decision. And I guess that both of them are kind of holding out on me until I choose.
Well, I would say that moving away from your god is not necessary. I would advise against that. Is what I'm trying to say. I resonate with the problem you're having, feeling like maybe you don't exactly connect with the god that you initially chose to follow. But I think we make decisions, and those decisions were meant to be made, and to go back on those. I don't know. I think that would cause more problems. But maybe, I don't know. I think the gods may seem like just one thing, but I think they can be, their beliefs can be more broader than you think. Take the stars, for example. Everybody has a birth star and a birth the birth chart, and you say this person is in Aries. I'm using this fake thing I just made up. This fake zodiac. But you say you have an Aries, but Aries are all different people. All Aries aren't the same. I think there's more that goes under that. You can be an Aries with a Gemini rising and an Aquarius moon. And those things are what make you who you are. So you can be.
Don't sing hair.
You can be all those things. And I think you. What was your god's name again?
Well, here's the situation.
Oh, okay.
I was chosen by Perforos as an avatar of creativity and of invention and making new things.
Like Palanos' god.
Not like Keranos. Keranos, I'm really not that interested in spontaneity. I like plans and I like building things. Perforos is the god of the forge. But Ifara is the god of the polis. And she likes my tendency to want to build edifices, buildings, streets, infrastructure. And that's what I feel my calling is. But at the same time, Perforos' power gives me the ability to create all sorts of insane things. And I feel like no matter which one I choose, the other one's going to be mad and is going to try and kill me.
I see. So this is really a question of who would you rather have try to kill you?
Well, I feel like both would be kind of fun. I'm pretty good with a hammer. I like fighting. But it's not really what I want to do. I don't know why I'm at a hero school. I just like building. I just like building roads, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really... Yeah.
Look, I would say go with your original god. If your thing is building, and this hammer powers your ability to build, why would you throw that away? You can always build crazy-ass buildings, crazy creative buildings. Both those things can coexist. You just wouldn't be a follower of Ifara. You know what?
Before I make a decision, meet me tonight at the temple. Meet me tonight at in front of the building, and we'll go to the temple of whoever I decide, and bring
Ooh.
some friends, because
Oh, I
it's gonna get messy.
thought it was gonna be a date.
No.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping it would be a date too.
It's like, ooh, meet me
It
at
still
the
might be.
temple.
Yeah, is this
Well, I think you're gonna say meet me at the Chili's.
Wait.
I don't know why I thought that's what you were gonna say.
I mean, it could
Is this
be
like
a
a-
triple
Meet me at the
date.
Chili's.
Yeah, is this like a
Meet me at the
triple,
pizza.
a double, triple date
It's
kind of
not
thing?
it's not a date. It's literally you helping me not get killed by something.
Okay, got it.
And then
I can
gonna
help you
show
do
up
that.
As Zane and go on a date with Luanil. It's gonna be great.
I'm down.
Right.
I'm ready to have my world rocked. Continue, James. I'm sorry.
He takes the blueprints from you and he says, "I'll look these over and I'll probably have something for you tonight."
All right, excellent. Thank you very much. And I'll meet you. Let me know where the
God, it
temple
matches
is.
your outfit, Regan.
I'll bring some friends.
It's the dragon
And
fruit one.
To this definitely not a date. Okay.
Not
Well,
tried.
see you later.
Have a good one. And then he goes to like manually start putting the wall back together. Kind of sighs heavily, puts his hammer down, and starts doing that.
Poor guy.
Beautiful. All right. So, anybody else doing anything interesting, or do we head to the evening?
Lysandox is still practicing.
Still practicing. You guys are still making costumes.
If Dogalos wants to show up or anyone else wants to show up for a good old fitting, I'm willing to take some measurements.
Dogalos comes back to you, Kihris, and he's like sparkling again, and he's got that unicorn horn.
He's also Nyx-born.
And the unicorn, yeah, he is. And the unicorn is covered. The horn is covered in blood. No one in sight whose blood that might be, and he just kind of comes in, he stops glowing, and he just sits back down next to you, and then turns back to you.
I would like to make an inside check on my damn horse, please.
What do you want to know?
Just what he is exactly. Well, because at first it was his bloodlust for small woodland creatures, and anything really. I don't have to. I'm just curious. One of my
This is
notes from
why-
this last day was,
Make me an insight check with advantage, because you've known him for this long.
"Yay!"
This is why I love D&D, because even the character's horse can have a crazy effect on the story, depending on who DMs, and it's awesome.
Douglas is the most important character out of all of you.
He's the main character.
Obviously.
This is his story.
That is an 18. We're all just living in it.
You've noticed he's been doing this a lot more recently. And it seems like it's since he's been exposed to certain kinds of energy. He's always been a little bit of a wild card.
Right.
And you found him, like, when you first came on land and you realized, shit, I don't... It's gonna be hard to try. Like, I can't just swim my way there.
I can no longer take my
I can
seahorse.
no longer take my seahorse. And he literally just kind of came out of the trees as you thought that. And it's almost like he may have been a gift from Thassa to you. And he embodies her chaotic, progressive nature.
I'll take that and kind of download it, and as he kind of sits down, I'll just ruffle his mane a little
He's as
bit.
unpredictable as the ocean.
If you will. If you will.
There you go.
Quest.
I spent a long time, I think, wondering what makes you you, buddy, and now I think I have a little bit more perspective on what makes you you. Oh my gosh, do you want to play an elephant?
And he, like, goes back to his excited face. Brilliant.
All right, that's a guarantee. Let's go get a fitting with Kaine. We don't have to do that if it's not important.
Fast forward.
He really still hasn't looked you in the eyes.
Douglas gets fitted. Kaine's still not looking you in the eyes. Mostly trying to focus on Douglas. And you all kind of retire for the evening. And you all kind of come back to your dorm.
I I try to get everybody's attention. If everyone would come gather in the common room, I have a favor to ask. If anyone's up for it. I met with Cosmo about building the set, and he's having some issues with his god. He's kind of being vied for by two different gods. One's Afara, one's I forget the other guy's name. What?
Perforos.
The others, Afara and Perforos, they're kind of fighting for him, so he's losing his powers. So he may not be able to build our set for us. So to fix that, he needs. I kind of encouraged him to make a choice. Maybe my advice will lead him to a certain answer. Once he makes that answer, he has to go to the temple of the one he's denying, and some shit might go down, so we need some backup.
So you want us to fight a god in exchange for a set piece?
Yeah, basically.
Things I do for art.
Is he? I mean, like, is this guy cool?
Oh,
Can he hang?
This guy is cool. Cool. Look, I know cool, and Cosmo, he's cool. Just his name is cool. How many Cosmos do you know? Cosmo is a cool name.
It's true.
Yeah. And Minotaurs, I think Minotaurs are mostly cool. They're mostly cool people.
That's true.
I would agree with you.
Probably about 50% cool in Kihris' experience.
Cool. Yeah, back to cool.
And he asked for all of our help, in particular.
He just said to bring some friends. So we may not need everyone if any of you are opposed. But I wouldn't like at least two other people.
I'll go.
I'll definitely go. I just wanted to know the details. I'm down to fight a god any day.
Kihris will remember this.
All right. So you guys go to the front of the school, and he's just kind of standing, pacing there. As in the sky, you can see both Afara and Perforos viciously arguing. And Perforos is just kind of like hitting his hammer against his hand, and Afara is like ready to smash that jug across his head. But you see that kind of behind him as he paces, and he goes, "Well, hello. Are these the friends you were going to bring, Thanatos?"
Yes, the Magnificent Five. That's the five.
You have a name.
What'd you call us?
I just made that
I
up.
don't think we patented this name. We did not agree on
We
this
did not.
name.
Hi, I'm Kaine. Very nice to meet you, Cosmos.
Hey. Sorry, I'm not very touchy right now. I'm afraid that if anybody touches me, they might get struck by a giant hammer from the sky.
It's not the first time for me.
Fair. He doesn't look at all surprised. And he kind of looks and goes, "So, Thanatos, have you briefed them of the situation?"
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I'm still kind of torn. I don't know if I need to lean into the creativity of what I'm doing or the structure and the edifice of building. Like, I really just...
Look, you can have all the creativity in the world for building, but if you don't know how to build, how are you going to build creative buildings?
Its logic is sound.
Which one do you enjoy more? Creating things?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I want to be left alone by these guys and just build shit.
So you
I can
rather
understand
us
that.
give you a blueprint of what we want and build it for us than write out one of your own and have someone else build it or build it yourself?
I've never been able to do that. I've never been able to build my own stuff, and I haven't really ever tried. I've mostly been interested in the edifice of things.
Well, let's try. I pull out my my wooden crayons and a piece of paper and hand it to him. If you were making the Crowan War into a play and you were to design a set, what would it look like in your brain?
Well, I'm a big fan of levels. And so he takes it and he just starts drawing out this really intricate set, and it's extremely detailed. He's almost as good of an artist as Palamos is, as he's just like kind of drawing it, and he basically it's a lot simpler than Palamos's kind of chaotic design, but it's extremely effective, and he details how the set can fall apart. You can get those lightning strikes and everything, but we don't want to get people injured by having their ankles break when they get caught in the moving platforms.
Yeah.
He's open to building that if that's what you want him to build, but that's his concern, and he wants something a bit more subdued, a bit more in budget, and also he believes that art is born of limitations. And so, like, less is more when it comes to these sort of things. And he kind of draws it out, and it's basically just like a 2-level set with a bunch of like rolling scaffolding pieces that just kind of like circle and are moved around by cast
Ego's
members.
gonna have fun moving those.
It's beautiful. Ah!
It is very. I love this. This is amazing.
Quite satisfactory. Yes.
A lot more practical than the previous one.
Did you enjoy it?
I guess, yeah. I guess it just comes down to which one do you guys want me to use?
Well, I think. Look, you could lean into the creativity of it, but I don't know.
You notice
Yeah,
that both
I guess-
Nefara and Perforos like stop fighting and look directly down at all of you.
Do we need to go get? Do we need to go get burning hands to make sure that we're on good standing with either of these people? We have.
Man. Oh no.
I'm just saying, if you choose Perforos, you could build this thing. Well, would you still have your? I guess your hammer. I think your hammer is very important in all of this. If you choose the creative side, you have all that creativity. But building it, you'd have to do it, like, manually.
I agree. Both are important. That's why I've been putting off this decision, but it seems like they're kind of blackballing me on this.
You seem pretty indifferent to the creative side of it, though. You didn't, like...
I'm indifferent to both sides, really. I just want to be left alone, and I want to know what I'm supposed to do.
In that case, always... I think the smartest thing to do is pick the hammer. Pick Perforos. With the hammer, you can be creative, but also you could build in record time. I mean, I think it's I don't know. I think it's...
You're choosing your cutie mark. Just because it's what you're good at doesn't mean you have to stop doing what you like to do.
But he likes doing...
Did Afara promise you anything, powers-wise? If you switched over to her, did she mention any boons?
Well, they both haven't talked to me. They just want me to choose.
Oh.
I give you a scenario. Lysandox steps forward.
Oh no, Kihris is wrapped.
You are on your deathbed. You are about to die within seconds. You're looking back at your life. You're about to see Athreos in all of his smoky splendor.
I don't like this hypothetical.
Yes, it's just patience.
Before you accept
Your life flashes before the eyes, and before you accept the calming embrace of death, you think of one thing that you wish you would have done with your craft. And is it focused on creativity, or is it focused on the structural part of building?
I think... Anybody got a coin?
Yes, I have a coin.
question?
And I like give one more.
Before you flip that coin,
Here's a coin.
before you flip it, I know that was my suggestion.
Oh shoot.
Let's see. The state is Missouri on this one.
If you were to build a building in Miletus, it was the tallest building that everyone came from Setessa to see, would you want it to be just tall and clean lines, or would you want it to be unique?
I'd want it to be safe and structured and in line with all of Milesian OSHA regulations.
Sounds farish to me.
Agree.
That sounds Perfora. That's up right up Perforos's alley. I mean, Afara is the creative side, but he's not. I mean, he's not interested in that.
Yeah.
He would rather be able to build. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wait, I'm confused now.
Which one is which?
You're saying choose.
Okay, Perforos is the god of the forge, and he's very chaotic. He, like, just builds things because he can.
Right.
Ifara is the god of, like, balance and making sure that things are structured and things...
Oh.
And things are, like, yeah. And making sure that things, like, make sense.
Oh.
Sounds
Perforos
farish
just
to
builds
me.
to build.
I go,
Oh.
you rang.
It just so happens we have a guy.
Okay. So
What?
I
I'm
was
sorry.
misunderstanding
I'm sorry,
that whole
what?
thing that whole time.
That's fine.
You just grab the wires.
Oh, that's my ears are too big. I have to be like this,
Oh,
and
mine
then
are big too. It just hides behind floof.
like my hair gets stuck.
Oh please, you don't know what floof
It's
is.
just so
You
true.
don't know the
but-
meaning of floof.
I feel like
Until you
struggle
finish
with
the
flute,
shoop.
I struggle with string.
Experience
Oh
just-
shit, we're 30 minutes late for a break.
Oh god.
I just completely got lost in this. So
It's been enthralling.
yeah, you guys take just
To
like
be fair, we started late,
we did start late.
as always.
So as always, we will come back in 10 minutes, and in those 10 minutes, guys, decide what your answers to him are going to be. This is less about what he
I'm
wants,
sorry, what was that, Gollum?
because like he'll be happy with either one. He just wants them to leave him alone.
Fair.
And like Regan said, your cutie mark doesn't decide
Fair.
what you can or can't do. Anyway, see you guys in 10 minutes at 34.
But yeah, I
Welcome
made my
back,
mom's
everyone.
potent black beans.
Potent black
Love
beans.
I love it. She
Whenever
usually
I'm
cuts onions up and stuff, but I don't have that. So
Whenever I'm sick, my mom makes my mom used to make salsa and throw a shit ton of garlic in it. So whenever I'm sick, I do that because garlic makes you better.
Okay. Sick.
reminds me of home.
Wunderbar. So, you're standing in front of the Dakacia with Cosmo, Ephara, and Perforos looking at all of you.
Team Farah.
Farah!
Farah.
We got the guy! We got the guy!
Okay.
If everybody else says Afara, that's the direction you should go, probably.
The thought
Actually, it's
chaos
pronounced
can
Theros.
cause death.
And he goes, all right. Sorry, Perforos. I think I'm going to go with Ephara on this one. It's just kind of more in my wheelhouse. And he just, like, pulls out his hammer, and the sky goes completely red, and he starts beating it against his hand. And you all hear tink, 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 as if he's hammering on an anvil. As I change the music.
There it is.
I would like Summertime by Vivaldi.
Ugh, I
love me some Vivaldi.
Oh, hello. Thanks,
Too-
Alex Castle. Glad
Too
you love the content.
flowery.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I commented.
Okay.
I responded to you.
I'm a
during the break.
Mendelssohn or Tchaikovsky guy.
Oh, dig me some
Tchaikovsky,
Tchaikovsky.
then.
I played the violin for like a
Tchaikovsky.
decade, so
So
I think my beats are classical.
as he's
So cool.
as he's hitting his hand, tink, 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 the earth starts shaking. And underneath you, the ground starts to crumble. You all
shit.
reflexively take steps back away as a giant fist pulls out of the ground. And climbing out of this pit is a massive giant with a fiery beard and fiery hair, wielding a massive hammer.
Great.
Everyone roll initiative.
There it is.
Yup.
Hey!
Yeet.
He sounds hot though, so this could be fun.
True.
Oh, where was it before? Criminy.
Man, I'm just not rolling all the day.
I rolled so low.
I did average.
It's okay. I'm
Okay.
sort of a healer.
Above
I'm not
20.
sort of. I'm a cleric, so that's fine.
What'd you get?
22. Nat 20 with the +2 initiative. What a waste.
20 to 15. Oh no.
Oh, guys.
It always happens this way. It's always one person rolls really well and the rest of us suck.
Yeah.
It's just shit. 15 to 10.
12.
What understand? Oh.
I did 13.
12.
I also had 13.
Thanatos, I believe your dex is higher.
Because you're a bard.
So, okay.
Mhm.
Then,
What? I don't even know.
what's your dex, Luna?
My,
modifier.
it's +3.
What do you have, Thanatos?
+4.
Yeah, I figured you'd be better. Damn it!
Still.
No, it's okay.
Still, that's Dexy.
Your ranger
Yeah,
is...
for what? What are you?
Dexy.
Wait, are you a cleric?
Wasn't there a musical group called Dexy or something?
Lysandox. What'd you get?
Dixie? Dixie chicks?
Got an 8.
Yeah.
Solid.
Then I got a 12, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, Dexy's Midnight Runners. Yeah, that was a band.
Oh.
There you go.
Come on, Eileen.
Come on, Eileen. Yeah. Come on, Eileen.
Come on,
Oh,
Eileen.
you smell like sardines.
Ha! At this moment!
Um,
Can never really sing
and
the whole
out
word.
of the hole that he's coming through, you see just a storm of these birds, just like bats out of a cave almost, but they're anvil wrought raptors. Just a bunch of like small cat-sized metal birds, very similar to the ones that you have in the mailroom.
Oh.
Just
Oh.
They're also coming. They are also coming out to kill you.
The size of that.
Lysandox goes, isn't it a possibility that we can just go into the dramakatia?
Yeah,
Above that.
yeah, let's just run. Let's go back inside and have the teachers do this. That's what they're supposed to do, right?
At this point, you see massive chains shoot out of the ground, just and tie down Cosmo.
Huh?
God damn it, James.
That's hardly polite. It's hardly polite.
I can't do anything about that. I'm not.
I don't know. Is fucking Farrakha doing anything to help her new follower? Like,
We don't know if he's cool or not. He's not. Wait.
he kind of did push his own personal decision on us. Like, he obviously can't make a decision.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
You notice
But we
also
gotta-
as like hands kind of come out of the ground, composed of like the stonework, trying to rip the chains off.
There it is. Okay.
There she is.
But,
I was wondering.
But they're gonna take some time.
That's fine.
Anyway, Kihris, you're first. The fiery giant is standing above you, about 25 feet tall. Looking like he's about to do a smashy smash.
He and I have that in common. I'm just gonna start poking it with my stick.
Poke it with a stick.
What Kihris does best.
My audio keeps cutting out. Is anyone else hearing anything?
I've given this a lot
James
of
and
thought.
Regan
I'm
cup
gonna
in
poke
and
it with a
out
stick.
sometimes,
We've
but
been in and
not
out?
a lot.
Yeah.
No, I'm just having mine's cutting in and out on my ears. I don't know if it's just me.
It's very
Okay.
strange. I don't think we're cutting in and out on the stream, so hopefully that's okay. Anyway,
Might just be my computer.
Chat, if you have any objections about that, please let
yes,
us know.
please let us know if our audio is fucking up, because it's great to go back and try and cut highlights from all this, and it just turns out that, like, I'm saying, and everybody else laughs at something, and nobody knows what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. Cool! Kihris, go!
Alright, does a 22 hit?
22 hits.
Brilliant. So I'm going to channel my divinity, Fury of the Tides, and shoot powerful waves to waves bolster my attack for a minute. So I'm going to push him 10 feet away. Yeah.
There's no size limitation on the pushing?
I'm checking the... I'll just read it to you. It is, once per the duration, when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can choose to push the target 10 feet away from you. If the target is pushed into an obstacle or another creature, they take additional bludgeoning damage equal to your husband modifier, which is 4. So nothing about
Yeah, you can do that, I guess.
size limitations.
That's insane.
I choose to do that!
I choose!
Alright.
So I'll just roll the damage for that one, and then he gets pushed back, I guess.
Yeah.
Push back.
Push him back. Farther. Farther.
Can we get some wall
How
damage?
dare you?
There's no wall behind him.
Boo.
There is a hole,
That-
however.
That is an 11 is the first one. Where he came, from whence he came?
Yes. It's
Okay.
not like a
Is he
hole.
close
He's
to
not
that?
gonna fall in. Like he just climbed out of
Okay.
the hole. It's just gonna. You're just gonna put him in difficult terrain.
From whence? Is that right?
Gotcha. Well, I'd like to push him into difficult terrain if possible, just to, piss him
At
off.
least, right?
Beautiful. So what? Your damage was 11.
11, yes. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep pushing him back because it bolsters my attacks for a minute. I'm just going to keep pushing him back.
Once per turn, you can push him.
Oh, never mind. Well, then, this one's just going to be a good old-fashioned stabby
Stabby
stab,
Yeah, you take your spear and
Oh.
you just like get it like right under the armor, and the giant roars.
Sorry! It's for our... We don't know if we're friends yet. It's for this guy!
It's for the play.
Yeah, we're doing it for Drama Club, you ass!
This
That's
we
a-
ugly.
That's a 24 for, 6 damage. And I'm gonna go ahead and smite him at first level.
All right.
because 6 is not good enough. Damn it, not good enough. Just doing the check on that. What's the okay? Yeah, just okay. Oh, that's okay. That's 8 and 8 extra damage of radiant. So 6 plus 8 is 14 on the second hit, and then I'm gonna try again because when first you succeed twice.
You already used your bonus action for the Fury of the Tides.
Oh, wonderful! Because that roll was a nat 1. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You got out which one?
I did that purely
Thank God.
to make you happy. Beautiful.
You're a very kind man.
It's now the giant's turn.
Perfect.
And he is going to just kind of try and pull himself out of the hole and move towards move a step towards you, Kihris. At which point he's going to bring his hammer down.
You want me to bring the hammer down?
And that is a 19 to hit.
Ah, should a shield of faith did. Yeah, he hits me.
And a 27 to hit.
Well, no, not to that one. No, I'm just gonna nope.
Can I just say no?
How close is this guy to everybody else?
This guy?
Yeah.
I assumed you all were kind of together.
Yeah.
So he's in like a, he's probably within, he's within like 5 feet of you.
Gross. Okay.
I pushed him back 10 feet though, so you're welcome.
And he walked back those 10 feet because he's
Oh,
30.
okay.
He's big. He just took
He's
one
allowed. He's allowed. I'm sorry, I tried.
Fine.
Okay, so he rolls a fuck ton of dice, and that is. The first hit is 34 points of bludgeoning damage.
God.
I got big.
Holy crap.
As he kind of like smacks you to the ground, and as you're standing back up, he's going to try and bring it down on your head for another 6d6.
Dear God, man.
Okay.
Lionel, just remember you have Portent. If you
I mean, I do, but
and
for
that
the
does-
next time it gets
And that's
That doesn't always mean that it will
25
help,
bludgeoning
though.
Damage on the second one.
One more time.
25 bludgeoning damage on the second one.
25. Okay.
Are you still up?
I have, count them, 1 hit point left.
Oh my
So-
lord.
So you're like
Not going prone.
So he knocks you to the ground with a sideways swipe with the hammer, and then he brings it down on your head, and you just get cratered into the ground as you're just kind of holding it up. Horribly bloody.
Prophecy! Am I falling? Am I falling? Quick, someone look for the axe!
Okay. And that's his turn. Thanatos.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Oh, I have you. Does the bless still? Is the bless still? The bless is probably gone because it only lasts for an hour, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, hindsight.
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
It's been an hour since that conversation. Over an hour.
I cast Fairy Fire,
Nice.
On-
Make a deck save.
the giant.
And the raptors are caught in that as well.
Kihris isn't caught in that.
I'm probably caught in that as well, right?
No, because he can cast it at the giant, which is like a square away.
Okay.
So he can like cast it like within that circle.
Sure.
Hey, sorry.
I use my fireball rules where if you can hit a point, you can do that. Anyway, you're still bitter about that. Anyway, everything fails that.
Nice.
Excellent.
So everything just
Wow.
lights up with the light of Nyx.
And then bonus action, I sit crisscross applesauce and determined tail.
Nice.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
We love our
You
tails.
start composing a song in your head. Compose, compose, compose.
Think.
Luino.
Think.
Yes. Okay. How far am I from this thing?
5 feet.
5 feet. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna cast a snowball swarm at it.
That's
Just
another save.
cool down, man. I don't know. He has to make a dex save of 15.
That's an
That's an
area,
8.
right?
I'm sorry.
Is that the
What?
area
Sorry, an
effect
8.
spell?
It is. How do I?
What is it? Snowball swarm, you said?
Yeah.
I should know this. Drakiel has this.
I don't understand your question. I'm sorry.
Is it an area of effect spell, or does it hit one thing?
It's an area of
Creature in a
effect, so
5-foot radius.
it's each creature in a 5-foot radius. Oh shit. Maybe I won't do that then.
No, you can put it on a point behind him. And
Got
that'll
it,
hit,
okay.
And that'll hit all the raptors as well.
Oh.
Thank you again.
Yeah, jeez.
The
Okay,
raptors crit, and so they just kind of dissipate, and it doesn't hurt them at all. But
Okay.
the giant rolls a... It was
An
something
8.
horrible. It was an 8, yeah.
It was an 8. Okay. So I'm casting that at like the 4th level, so I'm doing a 5d6 on damage, and that is
Yeah.
16 damage.
Yes, we love to see it.
Love to see
Take
it.
him out.
He's just like, you see the snowballs just kind of pelt him, and he's just like, and as they hit him, just steam rises from him, and it just creates this like aura of mist as his beard and his hair put out by the snowballs, and he's very mad about that.
Yeah, dude.
I'm gonna. That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. Kaine.
Alright, here we go. I'm going to bonus action disengage and backflip out of the fucking way.
You backflip as he brings down a hammer trying to hit you, and you just like, it just misses you entirely.
And then I'm gonna shoot him with 2 arrows and yell at him and say, "Come get me, fatty!"
He just like wall kick off his hammer.
Nice. Okay, so that is a 19 and a 27 to hit. Do those both hit?
Those both hit.
Great. Alright, do I have sneak attack?
Yes.
Cool. I'm also going to mark him as my favorite foe as I attack him with, so that's 14 plus 4 is 18, 21, 22. What is this D4? 24 damage.
What did you do?
I shot 2 arrows.
You just...
Oh, okay.
So you like...
I'm backflipping away. I'm just like, hey, come at me, fatty! And I'm
So he's like, he's bringing down his hammer towards Luanil, and regardless of what everybody else is doing, you're kind of in the way of that, and you just kind of leap up into the air, backflip off of the hammer as you disengage, and then like upside down, slow motion, you 2 shots into his into his forehead, and they just go, and he just roars in pain as he pulls back the hammer.
Come at me! Trying to aggro this bitch.
Make me a intimidation check.
Ooh. I've got +2.
The ranger is trying to tank. This is very exciting.
9.
He's not interested. Yeah.
I was seconds away from saying she can do anything. I'm glad I didn't say.
I'm a charisma, not a charisma class. Zane is a charisma class.
Okay. All right. Lysandox.
All right. So first things first, we're gonna move back. she's
You do that, you're
gonna-
taking an opportunity attack, right?
Oh, really? Because is he really that close to me?
That's
'Cause
why
he's
he's
at-
Within
Okay,
5
never-
feet of everybody.
Never mind. I don't move. I throw a healing word over to Kihris. Be like,
What's the word, bird?
Now, what's the word?
fight.
Oh, confront the problem. Fight. Win.
It's more of a fight, Kihris. Kind of
You,
like
you practice your line.
Right.
You
I
come
practice
and
my-
fight me.
fight, Kihris. And she calls you a healing word. So I will give you that. I'll send you a message that so we don't but I can toll the dead, right? Because it's a cantrip.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna toll the dead this bitch.
Okay. It's a wisdom save.
That wisdom save of 16.
Crit.
God damn it.
Can I use my
Damn.
reaction? No, I'm not gonna do it.
No, you could.
It still takes half damage though, and he's
No, it
already
doesn't.
hurt. So
It was a crit.
wait, hold on.
It doesn't take half damage. It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Cantrips don't do half damage.
Oh, I thought it did. Never mind.
No, it's okay. You're a
Did it
healer. It's
then.
okay.
It doesn't matter if he crit. Like it if he passes, nothing happens. So
Oh.
you like ring out a bell, but like it's overshadowed by the tink, tink of Perforos's hammer. Actually, Perforos
Cool.
is behind us on the screen right now.
Oh, God.
In our
Fuck
live.
you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Perforos. No one likes you.
I didn't give you a picture of this guy, so I'm gonna do that.
Drink.
Of all the gods. Oh,
Drink.
Drink.
Let's drink. Let's drink. Drink.
That's 12 HP, Kihris, because I cast it at I had to cast it at like second level. I had to save rest. But, you
Bless
got
you.
lay hands.
I
You're
feel
good.
better already.
Cool. Next up are the Envilrot Raptors. That sounds like a sports
Yay.
team.
yeah. Go
It really does.
Raptors.
Anvil Rod Rapper.
Honestly, I think Kaine should be a cheerleader.
That is Perforos in the chat.
With Kairos also wearing a little cheerleading skirt, waving around his
Oh,
face.
the fan mail.
Anyway.
Oh, Louise.
So the Raptors are going to come down at Kihris, Lysandox,
What did I do?
Luanil, and Thanatos.
Oh, so all of us.
I cast Portent before you roll, and it's a 6.
Okay, so
Hey!
one of the birds, you just say duck, and it misses completely as it's about to tear off Lysandox's head.
Thanks.
Second attack as it comes back around because it gets 2 attacks.
Oh, this thing has flyby, doesn't it?
It does
hate
not
us.
have flyby.
Okay.
My Portent will no longer.
It's a 20.
Yep, that hits for me.
So on that second one, it comes back around and it hits you for 4 piercing damage as it just kind of hits your head.
This didn't rip your face off.
It was more like haha, boom, ow.
Fuck. Yeah.
Luanil, that's a 9 and a 13,
Yuck.
neither of which hit. Then
Oh,
one's
good
coming
then.
At Kihris, and that's a 18 and a 17.
Meets beats, baby.
17.
18 hits, 17 does not. Yeah.
So you're like, fuck, and you
Five
like
is
throw
one.
up your spear to like hit it away as it comes back around.
Yeah.
But it does 7 points of slashing damage.
You're still up.
But you're still up.
You're still up.
Yeah.
Still
And I'll
up.
probably say that.
Burns.
And then Thanatos, that is a 20 and a 23.
Oh, those.
Oh, wow.
Well, I
Not the rafters.
I am in a trance.
Yeah, you're just trying to think of music, and like they're not hurting you that much. They're just kind of nicking at you as they fly by. And that is 11 points of piercing damage.
James, did you say 5 or 7 for me? I forget. I'm
Seven.
sorry. Okay, thank you.
Okay. And they're all kind of floating in front of you now, so they're like within range. They don't have flyby. Great. Next up is Kihris.
Top of the round.
Top of the round.
Well, this has gone so smoothly for you, boy. I am. What the balls am I going to do? I'm gonna lay hands on myself because I'm still doing real bad. I can't take no more. And I'm going. I'll go full healing pool for 35.
Maybe shield of faith
because-
while you're at it.
Yeah. Or, and I'm positing this idea, and then for my bonus action, I'd like to Misty Step directly above Fire Giant guy. Let's say 20 feet above Firebeard.
You can only Misty Step 30 feet, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
He is 25,
So how high?
He's 25 feet tall, so you can get 5 feet above him.
Oh, I'll go 5 feet above him. Yeah.
Which is fine. I'll give you advantage on that first attack.
Next turn.
Next turn, I guess.
Because you used your
So,
healing
yeah.
pool.
See, because you use your action to do the healing pool, so you're like, and then as it's bringing down its hammer again at you, you just up to its head.
He does already have advantage, right? Because of the fairy fire?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Everyone has advantage on everything,
Oh, I
basically.
didn't realize that. Can I...
No, you hit both times.
But I didn't know if I crit because I didn't roll.
I'm not gonna let you fish for the crit.
Nope.
No crit fishing.
That's a great series name though. Fishing for crit.
Fishing for crits.
Mhm.
That's what I should rename the channel.
Fishing for crit.
Yeah.
Fishing for crits. Beautiful. Cool. And now it's the fire giant's turn, and it's bringing its hammer down, and it misses Kihris, and so it kind of retargets. You like backflip off of it, and it brings it down.
I was 30 feet away.
I know, but like I'm narrating. I'm narrating.
Okay.
Like this is all happening in the same round. Like you're doing your backflip and your 2 shots at it as it brings its hammer down, trying to hit you, and instead it's going to hit Lysandox, and then
Of course it is.
uh,
When does it not?
Lysandox and Luanil. But the first one is a crit.
God damn it.
Wow.
Reaction.
Cancel.
No, it's not.
Yes, it still hits you.
Reaction. Yes. No, it's not a crit.
And
Go
Luanil,
fuck yourself.
that is a 15.
Okay.
So you just kind of move.
Yeah.
Ah.
Christ!
I'm so glad I have that reaction because all James does is crit on me. So I'm like, you know what? At least I have that as a reaction.
That's pretty great.
I'm gonna not allow grave clerics in any games ever
No,
again.
fuck you.
I have one in Icewind Dale and in this now, and I hate it.
What you mean? You always crit on me. You're fine.
Yeah, but I'll never crit on anyone ever again now. Let's see.
Did you?
Question for the folks at home.
What is that?
Can we make you feed each other snacks in these, or is that strictly for Resident Evil?
That's for the gaming, right?
It's for the gaming, but I mean, if you want to do it, then yes.
How
wanna
are we
do it
gonna
for
feed each other snacks?
It's for
I
us.
will-
these-
Slow
I see.
scroll to the top option.
I just want to know what kind of power I have. No reason.
That's 37 points
Oh
of
my.
bludgeoning damage, Lysandox.
All right.
Oh,
that would've been
wow.
Gamers.
That would have been 74.
Oh my
But
god!
It wasn't because it was not.
You just
more
kind
just
of
than
like
wasn't.
I've got.
you just kind of like summon like a spectral shield of black water above your head as it hits you, and it still beats you into the ground, but it doesn't flat out kill you.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Sort of.
All right, Thanatos.
What is your tail?
What is the tale?
Tell us the tale.
Tell the
I
tale.
stand back up, and first, wait, are you down, Lysandox?
No.
No, but
Oh,
I'm hurting. I am definitely bloodied.
I cast Healing Word on Lysandox first.
Thank you.
For 9 hit points, and my
Hey.
word is from the fiery depths of the underworld, I demand that you heal.
Yes.
The sound of the
Yeah.
saxophone echoes in the distance. I need to make that a sound. That sound just for me.
Please.
Just for me to play whenever Thanatos does something like that. Beautiful.
Yes.
All right, so that's your action. No, that's your bonus action. Your healing word. So what are you doing for your action?
My action is I determine tail, and I stand up and I pull out my lute and I just pluck one note, and it's like doom 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 doom. Hey there, guy! I heard you fell off the wagon. How'd you like a light from a big ass dragon?
Yeah.
I tell my tale of a dragon, and hold on, I gotta read it. I breathe a
I
poem
don't
of
understand.
I breathe a poem of a wrathful dragon. The target magically spews fire from their mouth in a 30-foot cone. This is the bad part, but each creature in that area must make a dexterity saving throw, taking fire damage equal to 3 rolls of your bardic inspiration die. On a failed save, taking 3 rolls of your bardic inspiration on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
That's a really cool tale, but this thing's
That's a really cool tale, but everything here is immune to fire.
Yeah.
As you just
really?
light his beard again.
Because he's made of fire.
He is a fire giant.
Yeah, these are forged things, but it sounds just really cool, and I can't wait
Well,
for you to use
It was.
Yeah, so
For a split second, I thought that was a bass battle from Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah,
I was
me too.
like,
That's where I thought that was.
No.
sounds like someone wants to get funky. Oh, I need to watch that movie.
Can we
Talk to
have
me
a
about
watch
grammar.
party with just all of the gang here?
Yes. I
Head
would
up to the
love
cleaning
that.
lady on
Oh,
Monday.
Dustin, that's mean. Dustin came in and gave Thanatos inspiration.
Oh,
Well-
rude!
Dustin!
You dusty boy!
I'm sorry, Thanatos.
You dusty crusty motherfucker, get out of here!
It's really cool, and like just
it.
fire blasts this thing and kind of pushes it back for a second, but like it just relights its beard and its hair, and it just kind of looks at you like, thanks. As it's about to like bring its hammer down again.
In giant, and I'm the only one who
Oh.
understands.
Yes, it says thanks in giant. Yes, it's Lunal's turn.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, God. What to do? Let's do a... I just kind of want to get rid of it. Let's cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
At
Okay.
the giant.
Yes,
Is that
yes,
a
at the
ranged
giant.
attack?
That is a... Yeah, as of 60 feet.
God
Okay.
damn it.
Then it's disadvantage.
But he has advantage on fairy
Oh.
fire, so it's
So it
neutralized.
neutralizes because of fairy fire.
Regular.
So it's okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's just a straight roll.
Just a straight roll.
Got it. Oh, okay, I see.
I'm reminded
Livia.
that fairy fire's still up. I'm very excited for my turn.
God.
Oh, I'm excited for mine.
Okay. Ooh, does a 14 hit?
No, you just the ice knife just kind of tink shatters helplessly against its armor.
Damn it! Yeah.
Anything
Oh
for
god,
bonus
guys,
action?
we are not doing good.
Okay, I'm gonna take a movement then, and I'm gonna move back, like, a good 10 feet. You know what, let's make it 20
If
feet.
you move, you are within 5 feet.
Oh no, it's an attack
Yeah.
with a... Dang it! Oh, it's
Yeah,
the
I
same
know.
as Lysandox.
It's pretty shitty.
Anything you want to do with your bonus action?
I can't cast anything else. What? No. I'm gonna stay put.
So he uses his bonus action to throw a tantrum. Damn it! Great.
I'm so frustrated.
Cool. Alright.
So frustrated.
Bonus action. I'm dropping, or as a reaction, I'm dropping the thing I can do for free favorite foe for a better thing. That's Hunter's Mark. So I cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action, and then I'm going to roll twice with advantage. So those are not crits, but those do hit. Still not crits, but I hit with 2 bows.
You seem disappointed.
I am disappointed. Because I have the piercer feat, so if I roll a crit, I get to roll another damage die.
I told Regan before stream, look, I love you to death, but your turn takes 30 minutes because you have to roll 47
That's sneak
dice on every attack. Yes, you have sneak attack.
Okay. Ooh, max damage. Alright. God, that is almost max damage.
Oh!
Alright, so that's 14 plus 6 is 20, 28, 32, 38 damage.
38 damage. Alright.
And I back up.
You are 60 feet away from it now as it just like gets pelted with these arrows. As
Come
you're
on,
like,
mate!
as you're just like placing them very straightly in its at like weak points in its armor. As it just kind of starts to really look wounded. The thing is bloodied.
Yeah.
Great.
Rad.
Lysandox.
Lysandox, seeing that our good boy Kihris has Misty stepped above it, she goes, "All right, Kihris, hit him hard." And her eyes turn white, and like
To
these
the
black spectrals
grave.
come up. Yes, channel divinity, path of the grave, and her bonus action, she will bring out her spiritual weapon, but she will not hit him.
Mace face.
You should have done
And
that
that's my
first,
turn.
But you're great.
No, I wanted to wait it out and see like how everything played it out. But like, since we're like,
So are you...
not doing well.
Okay.
So, Kihris,
Yeah.
that means on your next turn, you get
All your damage is doubled.
advantage, and your damage is doubled.
Wow.
Smite that
Okay.
big boy.
Spend
Smite.
This is what my great cleric does with Regan's Paladin in another game we play. It's just the ultimate
Just
combo
set up.
of
I was
just,
like, the good thing that Kihris is first and I am last. This is the best situation for Path of the Grave.
True.
It's a wonderful little nova.
All right.
Anyway,
He's flying
the
fox.
raptors are gonna come at Lysandox, Luenel, Thanatos, and Kihris again. Well, not Kihris, because
Sounds
Kihris
good.
Misty stepped. So one of them's coming in.
Yeah.
I need to take some damage during fights.
Okay.
Just for probability's sake, yeah.
It would be nice. Can I not take all the fucking damage all the time?
The reason you don't take any damage is because you are smart and keep moving out.
I know, and I have
I
a couple
want
of
to
levels
move,
of rogues
but
that
I
can
can't.
disengage and move.
Yeah, rogues can disengage, which is great.
Yeah.
You have the tools with which to make that a reality.
Right.
That is a 19 and an 11 against Lysandox.
The 19 hits. Meets it, beats it.
Boom. 7 points of damage.
Yep.
And then the next one is coming at Luenel. 21, 22.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh my god.
Yeah, god fucking damn.
I'm just
Grimbo,
dancing in the
Grimbo.
corner now. No!
Drink.
No!
10
No,
what
slashing
hit you?
damage to you, Luenel.
I'm sorry?
10.
10 slashing damage.
Ouchie.
One is
Ouchie.
coming.
Ow.
One's coming at Thanatos. Another crit.
No!
Damn!
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I
Heavens!
can't use it.
Yeah, you
Can't
can.
use it again.
thought
I
you
can?
You have a number.
I thought it was-
You have a number equal to your proficiency bonus.
I thought you could only use it as per reaction. Do I get a reaction per turn? Wow,
Yeah,
I'm
you get
new
one
brain.
reaction.
You get one reaction. Your reaction
Wow.
refreshes when it's your turn, so you can use that.
Hey,
But-
guess what? No, it's not. Why did I think I only get one reaction like per like initiative? I don't know.
Because
My
you
brain's
really
crazy.
Don't use reactions. If you don't use reactions a lot, you don't know.
That's true.
So that's 5
true.
points of damage to you, Thanatos.
Did Dustin double drink us there?
I guess he
Yeah.
did. Let's go.
It's healthy, you know.
I just have
While
water.
you're
Yeah.
drinking, I say.
I'm water.
I'm not-
I'm drinking water too.
I'm not brand particular
We're
at all.
clear.
Okay.
I've been drinking this whole
You know
time.
what I'm doing.
I think it's obvious to the viewers.
The fire giant just said, "Why don't we just burn it all down?"
Country salad.
Who's
Right
gonna
on the
sleep
plan.
with me?
Kihris, just hit him. Just hit him. Do
Okay,
the big
everybody
move.
shut up. Everybody shut up. Okay, so and the last one comes at Kaine.
Yeah, hit me.
Freaking birds.
And then that is a 21 and a 22.
Hit me.
Oh, it's a clock. Chambers.
Is this elemental at all or just piercing?
Just slashing. They're just slashing you with their talons.
Sure.
And that's max damage. It's
Hammer.
hard to see in this light. That's max damage, so that is 14 points of slashing damage.
Ah, no.
Yeah, they gouge you real good, and they like kind of fuck up your, like, give you a nice little slash over your face that you know you're probably gonna have to cover up later.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Really?
Critical injury.
Uh-huh. Sure. Because they crit. Yeah, I get it. Uh-huh. Sure.
It didn't crit. I'm kidding. Yeah, it's just a little slash.
Hydrate yourselves.
Kihris, you are falling onto this giant.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
What started out as a gravity scream is now turning into like a war cry, realizing that I'm like super juiced with death energy.
You're coming in like a dark, like with dark re-entry. Like it's just like you've got like fire that just turns into this black mist as you're just like bringing the spear down into his head.
Your calming water that you're so used to.
Now please hit. Now please hit. That's all you have to do.
You have
I'm
advantage.
gonna please. Does I got a 22?
That hits.
Oh,
Well,
my gosh.
let's smite him in a second. Let's get this over with.
3d8 on top of it.
3D
Yeah.
on top of your.
Yeah.
And then
First
double
D8.
your total amount.
So
of
the norm. Oh, just period.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, hang on. So that first plain piercing damage is a 9. Hang on. Plus 14 is 30. Hang on. 23.
20.
Plus.
Yeah.
23 plus 8. Hell yeah, 31.
All on one spear strike.
Yes, with the divine smite.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So
31.
So that's
31.
62.
62.
So it doubled at 62.
How do you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd like to just keep going through its body, like just straight down over the head, and just sort of like screaming half out of terror because I've never had this much death juice before. And the water like puts out the face flames and all the flames as I just like pass through him to the ground.
So you like fall down from the sky with your spear just quivering with like black death
That was
energy.
a trident.
A trident, yeah.
It's trident, yeah.
With black death energy, and you just like spear it into his head, but like you kind of misjudge it a little bit because you're freaking the fuck out. Like, what's happening? And then you like fall, like ah, as you just like fall into his face, like you go bam, and then you just go and just cleave right down him, and then you just kind of fall and land, superhero style, as you like cleave him all the way down to his belly button, and he just goes. He just, like, stands there for a minute, just kind of rocking, and then falls flat on the ground. At which point, the raptors kind of dissipate. Perforos up in the sky just takes his hammer, and he throws it back over his shoulder. And he looks at Afara, and he looks at all of you,
Are the chains still there?
and nods. Let me finish. I'm doing my thing. And he nods at Afara and then at all of you, and the chains just dissipate as he just kind of walks off over the horizon. As Afara also just kind of smiles upon you and just pours down like a torrent of stars that comes from the sky, like a stairway, over all of you, and you are all fully healed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw,
Thank you,
yay.
Afara.
Luanil, you gain
Great.
piety.
Yeah.
He's just blowing us out of the water with piety.
It truly is.
I have 11 piety, man.
Nice.
It's like every
I
10.
have 8.
Every 10 piety things happen.
I think the next one's at 25.
It's not every
Okay.
10. The next one's at either 25 or 30. I think it's 25.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's 10, then 25, then 50.
50.
Shit happens. Anyway, so as everything kind of calms down, and James changes the music, Ifara's hands kind of like grab Cosmo like this, clamp him, and start like molding and like folding him. And they just release him onto the ground. And he starts to look like parts of his body are entirely made of stone. And he looks unconscious for a moment. And as one of you, or all of you, begin to approach, he kind of looks up and goes, "There, so what we working on, boss?"
Oh, yeah. Yeah. we're working on a set for the for our musical.
Right. I'll have it done in a day. Just give it to me.
I give him his blueprints
Did
that
his
he drew up.
accent change?
Yes, it did.
So he went from Alabama to Jersey?
That's construction, baby.
Alex Castle just canceled out the inspiration that Dustin gave you, Miles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you, Alex Castle, and welcome to our little clickety-clackety communicacity. I don't know.
I'm just now seeing Wesley. I'm just now seeing your enema comment. That's fantastic.
Yeah. That's why I was dying.
So he just kind of takes it, and he pulls out his hammer, and then it just like expands into a massive war hammer. Very square, very solid, made completely out of stone. He goes, "All right, I'm gonna get to work on this, and then I'll get back to you in the morning, okay?"
Oh, okay.
Cool. All right, see ya. And he just like walks past you and walks back inside.
You're welcome.
He did seem pretty cool.
I don't know if I like this new guy.
No, yeah.
Luanil, why don't you have an accent?
Well, because I'm from Nebraska and we don't have accents.
Nebraska!
Is that
I'm
your
not good at accents.
accents?
I failed dialects class. That's why.
Oh no!
I know I got like a C+, but I'm not very good.
All right.
I'm quite average.
I'm still freaking out from death energy, and I go to give Lysandox like a double high five. Just like, is that what death power feels like? That was incredible!
Yes, it is quite nice. I will say, inflict wounds feels a hell of a lot crazier. I'll tell you that first.
I believe you. I'm also terrified right now.
You must embrace it, Kihris. You have to embrace the power in your veins.
His life completely horrified.
But not let it overcome you. She puts her claw on your face. Never let it overcome you.
Totally. That was a one-time thing. Totally cool. Totally cool.
One time. Nah, I'm gonna be juicing you up more, bro.
Everyone looks at Lysandox when she does that.
Like, sort of like stunned, like, oh, okay.
Sorry, I was trying to do the slang and it didn't come out right.
Oh, no, it was good. It's just, slang is practice.
Yeah. It was just shock. I mean, it was like, we haven't heard you speak like that before, so.
Yeah.
Right, you're right.
But if you do it more, we'll get used to it, and it'll be your thing.
She'll just kind of like...
Cosmo looks over his shoulder at you and as he's leaving and goes, practice makes perfect, toots.
He's changed. What was he like before?
What is a
He was
toot?
real chill before.
Did he call me a bad name?
He's a city boy now.
What is a toot?
A toot. What is the Webster's dictionary of a toot singular?
Should I go smack him?
No. Yes,
Oh no! Don't worry.
I can smack him.
I'm gonna look up
All
the
I heard
etymology of toots.
Right?
What's the spelling? Like toot?
I think it's.
Yeah, I think it's spelled toots.
T-O-O-T-S. I think
Yeah.
it's spelled toots.
I think it's spelled toot.
A
So he called you multiple farts.
That's really tough to say.
So it's American English, 1936, short for Tootsie, or Toot.
Oh,
Tootsie
yeah.
From Tootsie Wootsie.
Whoopsie.
A familiar form of address to a sweetheart, originally a playful or nursery name for a small foot.
I didn't realize it was shorthand for Tootsie Wootsie.
Yeah.
Which dates to 1895, apparently.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Oh,
Jesus.
you come here for D&D and you leave having learned so much.
It's my Theros Academia. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to teach you things. Like the fact that Toots comes from Tootsie Wootsy.
See?
I want to vomit.
It's like a
construction
saying. It's
workers
like
catcalling you nowadays and just start going, "Hey, how's it going, Tootsie Wootsy?" And it just doesn't quite fit. It just feels wrong.
Wait, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
I'm so confused. But that's about how confused Lysandox looks. She's like, "Is it a bad thing?
Oh no!
What does it
Oh no!
look?
It's in it.
It doesn't sound nice."
I don't think he was insulting you. We just might need to update maybe his sort of brusque urban
Jane,
attitudes.
what a fun new thing for quiz. Man, what a fun new thing for quiz night. Ew. Honestly. You learn something every day. I'm a big fan of etymology. It's funny where things come from. And like the different stories that people have about where things come from. Anyway. It's around,
I also,
excuse me.
sorry.
It's around like midnight.
Just real quick.
Oh,
Sorry,
is
go
it?
ahead.
It's almost midnight. Not quite.
Okay.
What were you gonna ask, Lysandox?
I wasn't gonna ask anything. I was just gonna be a side comment. Who's the juiced up girl again? I always forget her name.
The juiced up girl.
Moira?
The really strong one. The
Oh,
one that
Arnea.
Kihris is scared of.
Arnea.
She leans over to Kihris and goes, "I think I spent too much time with Arnea. I was, I was practicing with it, and I was acting, and it's just, I was in the moment.
No,
I'm sorry."
Listen, no, don't be sorry. She is a terrifying, wonderful friend, but terrifying woman, and that's just what happens when you hang out with someone who is that intense. It's infectious. With the fights that we've done before, it definitely you feel like you have to match it. You're good.
Okay. Slightly embarrassed still, but move on. Go ahead, James. Sorry.
Okay, no, that was it. I'm just telling you that it's around probably 11:30.
All right.
Well,
We probably should go.
Well,
back to
I'm
the
tired.
dorms. 'Cause,
Yeah.
We have class tomorrow, so maybe we go back and try and figure out what happened to the axe.
Yeah.
Axe
Maybe
check.
we can be on time this time.
Everyone, check your axe.
I will check my
cover your
room
ass
again for the
check.
axe.
I'm just looking at my ass.
There's
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm sorry. We're looking for an axe.
an axe. Yes.
Luna's looking for ass, so anyway.
Hold on, let me make that con save for you, Luino.
Alright, so you guys retire for the evening?
We'll go back to the dorm and do another search for the
Do
axe. if we
another
can.
search for the axe. Yeah, another
Alright,
search for
where
the
are you
axe.
looking?
We saw drag marks in Thanatos' room, and then there was like a
Smash
thing
window.
in Luanil's room.
My window
Yeah.
was broken open with it.
Right. So
From the outside, yeah?
Yes.
Let's go investigate my room since that's where.
Yeah.
Maybe there's
Okay.
like a secret door, or maybe some,
There's just
Red-
a whole
dungeon.
chamber of secrets. What the fuck?
we could
if
like
that's
split
true,
it in
I'm
half.
gonna lose it.
You know where the Chamber
Split
of
it in half.
Secrets is.
That's true.
You found
That's
the Chamber
true.
of Secrets.
That's true.
Yeah, we did.
Let's search.
Hell yeah, we do.
Thanatos'
I got lost and found the chamber pod of secrets.
Alright. So you all go to check Thanatos' room. Describe your room, Thanatos. How's it set up?
Let's see. I'm looking at a very ornate, queen-size bed.
Is it round?
It's not round. It's square or rectangle. It has on the ends, like the bed frame has these big like poles at each corner that come up, and they're like swirly, and they're purple. And my sheets are also satin. The satin
Ooh.
sheets
Oh
and
my god, I
satin
should have
like.
fallen asleep here.
And,
Do you have a mirror above your bed?
Yeah, he does.
Just on the
Oh,
side.
Let
you
me
know
guess.
what?
It's
Yes,
a
I
water
do.
bed.
I
On the
do.
ceiling makes.
There's a mirror over my bed. My sheets are also purple.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Prince.
Actually, my whole room is different shades of purple.
Yeah.
I
Respect.
Ooh.
It's a great color.
Yeah.
It's also a water bed, of course.
Oh no, mine's a waterbed.
Oh, yeah.
You know that's why.
feel like
It
this is just Prince's bedroom.
This is just Prince's bedroom.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
Like,
Yeah, it's whatever you would imagine Prince's bedroom to look like.
It's incredible.
are your pajamas like a big chiffon like blouse?
Yeah.
Please tell me your loot is like the shape of his guitar.
Yeah.
Make me a group investigation check.
Who's got the investigation?
Mine's plus
That would be
2.
you,
No,
I
mine's
think.
plus 4, actually.
Mine's
Mine's
plus-
I've got plus 4
Plus
as well.
7.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Lionel, you do it.
Lionel, do it.
Okay. That's like a 14. Nah, that wasn't my best.
Yeah.
With a 14, you...
I don't want to be nosy.
Yeah, you don't want to be nosy, and you get kind of caught up in like the feel of the sheets. Like you're just trying to like look around and you touch the sheets and you just like,
Ooh, Thanatos!
basically. So your investigation.
Did you get this
kinda
IKEA of
stops.
Meletus?
And nobody else really turns up anything particularly interesting, but you do notice that the marks kind of stop at the door and don't go into the room.
You know what? Something interesting happened to me today. I went to visit a friend named, well, he's not a friend. I actually went to go visit Cosmo. Turns out my worst enemy lives with him. And,
Oh.
Do you want us to kill him?
Okay.
I can shoot
Yeah,
him
do
if
I-
you want.
See your nemesis?
we can come back to that. That's definitely
Tall?
something I can consider. He's
Did
not
you
very-
dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
I'm very open to that. But he was messing with me today. He likes to play like practical jokes, and at one point, there was this like, I went and he opened the door, and so I went inside the room, but then I appeared right outside my door.
Oh, are you saying that the axe might have like blipped into another place?
Yeah, maybe there was some sort of like portal thing.
Huh. How would we check for that?
You can give me an Arcana check.
My magic
Arcana's
is
plus
says
4.
I'll do it.
Okay.
My phone doesn't recognize me.
That's a 23.
23.
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty sure
Damn!
Thanatos has better
So you
Arcana
do,
than
with a
I do.
23,
Stop.
you don't pick up any of that kind of Fenaxy fuckery magic in the apartment anywhere. However, you do kind of start to see little bits of starlight kind of floating in the middle of the common room. And it appears to be the same, like, energy signature as the magic that Zane gave off.
You
The
can
magic
track
what?
Zane. Lol.
It's the same magic as what? You cut out at the end there?
As, Zane.
Oh, as Zane. Okay. I relate what I see to everyone else. There's some like some starry stuff in the middle of the common room. Anybody have any idea what that would be about?
Not.
When you say
Nope.
story, do you have like an inflection in your eyes, just like it was Zane kind of thing, or?
Oh, yeah. In fact, yeah. To the people that like know, yeah, there's sort of like a hint of there's some
Starry.
starry stuff.
Sorry. Oh, only more questions in this ongoing mystery. Good night.
Kihris is just gone. Kihris goes to bed.
Lysandox looks at Kaine.
I'll go into my room. Not go to bed, but I'll go into my room.
Okay.
Lysandox will look at Kaine and just think for a moment as she rolls a fate die.
Oh god.
Oh God.
I'm gonna touch it.
The starry stuff?
Yeah.
Your hand just kind of goes through it. It's just like the remnants of someone being there. You can see the path that was taken through this apartment. Let me be more clear. You can see that there's like a path of this going from your window, or not your window, Luenel's window, over to your door.
Yeah.
Then back into the middle of the room, and then over to Kihris's room.
Oh. There's a trail of this starry stuff. You know what? I forgot to mention that. There's a trail of it that ends at Kihris's room. Oh, you know what? I'm putting it together. Let's forget about this. Let's go to bed.
Good man. I'll like poke my head out I'll poke out my head out my door and be like, good man, snoozes for all.
I'm not exactly sure how to approach this situation now without triggering people or anybody. Well, I'm just gonna shut up.
I will tell you that she rolled an 8 on her fate die.
Oh no.
What does that mean?
Lysandox is not stupid, so don't worry. So Thanatos, I'm guessing, hurries us out of his room.
Oh yeah, we're still in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just feeling your sheets. I'm like spread eagle on your sheets now. How about that?
Oh my god. In that
Well,
case,
not like
Lysandox will
sexually.
leave.
I'm just like, this is so comfy. Like,
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. And an
how about
X
flying
shape, if you
squirrel?
will.
That's better.
Not just legs, balls to the wall up here.
Not like spread eagle Chicago. More like
No, okay.
blade out on the bed. Flying squirrel style.
Oh.
Starfish, that works.
It is
Well,
midnight.
Lysandox would look over at Kaine.
And at this point, I make a con save because the DM has told me it is midnight.
As Lysandox looks at Kaine, she makes a con save.
She's like, hold that thought.
And
what happens?
I rolled a 14. I stay Kaine.
Okay. Kaine. Can I ask you a very obscure question?
Sure, let's leave Thanatos this room so he can go and, he can go to sleep and stuff.
Right. So we leave. I bring you to,
the
like...
common room, or you can come to my room.
It's quick. There's no need for that. Go to the common room. So you go in. She'll just go... We're friends. Right? She's so awkward, guys. And, if there was, the gods made a copy of me in some kind of way, and it was not necessarily evil, but quite sus, how they say in the slang. Sus, if you will.
Okay.
But knowing of this other Lysandox, I could perhaps have some type of complications in a way. But it's also complicated to not tell me. What am I going with it? Would you tell me about said copy of myself, if you knew?
What do you mean by complications?
I don't know. Maybe I just lose my mind or something. I don't know.
As you look at her, because it's midnight, you're noticing that Kaine is just kind of exuding those same Zane signatures just as she looks at you, but it's not quite enveloping her.
like if I would like to lose my mind in some kind of way, I don't know. I would have to make a con check. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want you to get hurt or anything, so I guess it's just kind of whatever makes the most sense.
Right. Whatever makes the most sense. And she'll just like pat your head. Good night, Kaine. And she'll turn around and leave.
Night, Lysandox. I go over to the fridge and find Crystal Lamb and feed it to my dragon.
I don't know what this says, but Michael's blood pressure has never been higher than the last 1 minute.
What?
That's me.
I have my initiative dice ready.
Am I still laying on Thanatos' bed?
Yeah, I just tell you.
Two of you.
I just tell you to scoot over, and then I just didn't.
Okay.
We're not gonna like have set. Like I don't.
No. I'm just comfortable and I don't want to leave your bed. And it's like, eventually I'll roll out and go to my own room. It's like, okay, good night, Thanatos. And then I just go back to my own room.
Right. Is anyone unaccounted for in terms of what they're doing before they go to bed?
I'd like to knock on Kaine's door if she ends up going back to her room, or if she's in the common room.
Yeah, I definitely ended up feeding my dragon, then going to my room. Let's try and put on my new sheets.
Oh gosh. I'll like knock on the outs. If you're doing that, I'll knock on like the door. Just yeah. Are you asleep? It's me.
No, I'm not asleep yet. I was just making my bed.
Okay.
Through the door.
So yeah, it's like it's full on. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay.
Okay, bye.
I just wanted to maybe talk for a second because you haven't been looking at me in the face for the last 2 days. That's it.
You hear a sigh, and then like kind of walking towards the door. I open my door. I'm like, yeah, we can talk. It's just here. I grab you by the wrist and I close the door. I keep waking up in weird people's beds. Not that you're weird. I mean, I keep waking up in beds that aren't my own, and that's weird.
Weird. So like that's not the first time that's happened.
No, that happened, I mean, it was still this week. It was earlier this week. I woke up, I think I was in River's bed.
Oh, how did that pan out?
I don't know. I woke up and I heard her in her bathroom and she was just like, I'm getting comfortable. And I was just like, I didn't know what was happening, so I just ran. I ran, and I came home.
Well, yeah, that's what any reasonable person would do in that situation. That's insane.
Oh my god. She dodged a bullet.
Okay. Oh my god.
I'm sat down on my bed at this point, and I'm like holding Kihris. Yeah, so I don't know what's been going on or what happened, and that's why I haven't been looking at you, because I just don't know like how to address all of this or what's happening. I feel like I might be sleepwalking, because I know that's a thing. My dad said I sleepwalked a lot, but it's just I've never started waking up in random people's beds. So I just end up waking up on like the couch in the living room when I was living back in Satessa.
Totally. And sleepwalking is so scientifically proven to be normal, and so that is a thing that is a thing that happens, I am in full support mode.
Around your room.
Yeah, I'm like checking for extra. Yeah, I'm like checking for extra bottles just to make sure that the room is like sort of yeah. And no, that's something too. That's something too. Well, listen. We can. And I'll kneel down at the foot of the bed and just go. Nothing is wrong with you. Okay? Nothing is wrong. I'm not embarrassed about the whole waking up in my bed situation. I tried to do what was right. I'm sorry if waking up in my arms was super scary. I didn't mean for that to happen. But it's not your fault that this keeps happening. And I don't want you to feel guilty or embarrassed, but I promise we'll figure it out. We'll all help you. We'll all help you figure it out.
Oh, wait, no.
We're all listening at the door.
It's a small apartment.
No, cool. And no, if I won't tell anybody about the however many other beds.
Nico's like in the corner of the room, just kind of sad, and he just slips back into the shadows.
No.
Nico, no.
You won't stop a secret rendezvous.
Okay.
But I don't want you to be embarrassed. I care about you a lot, and I don't want you to feel weird about what happened. What happened was weird. I don't want you to feel weird about it. It's not your fault. And we can figure it out.
So, Kihris, I just want to chime in. Make me a history check real quick.
Oh boy. Come on. He's that smart.
I want to see if you noticed something.
What?
Oh crap! I don't think I do.
I don't notice.
That's a flat 10.
You can make it too. Flat 10.
Yeah.
You don't make a connection.
Oh God, no.
You don't make a connection.
Shite.
Below a 10.
Okay. Never mind.
Well. Yeah. No, I'm moving on from the fact that I'm dying inside. Listen, Eco's the best in the biz. He trained you to be the best in the biz. We can figure anything out. We can figure out why this is happening. It's no biggie. You know.
I'm sorry if it weirded you out that I woke up in your bed or in your arms. I don't know.
No, it wasn't. I mean, someone appearing in someone's bed is objectively weird, but not. No, it wasn't weird. Not personally for me. It wasn't. No, it wasn't weird for me. No, it was not.
What weird was the.
It really sounds like it was.
You just hear from the next room.
Will you two just make up and go to bed? God damn it.
I don't have to sleep. No.
That's college, I guess.
The whole floor.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Pounding going on somewhere.
Oh God.
It's college all over again.
Coming from
Meanwhile, our dorms were literally prison cells.
Coming from 2A.
I can hear it over here.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying?
But yeah, everything we can figure it out.
Yeah, of course we can.
You
Of
tell
course we
me
can figure
if
it
I
out.
was transforming into some strange being every night,
Actually,
right?
In fact, so Lysandox pulled me aside in the common room right before I was feeding Kairos, And she was being really weird, right? As long as we're talking about weird things, she was being really weird. She was just like, if there was a second to me, but it was evil, but not necessarily evil. You could tell me, even if it might brain fuck me, you know?
That
was really good.
That's a pretty damn good Lysandox, Kaine. Why are you just a tree in the play?
I like trees!
No, that's fair. You'll be the best. You'll be the best tree. No, that's a thing that someone could be asked.
Yeah.
No, and that's her just being a good. She's just trying to say that we're here for you through the weird stuff. I think Lysandox was just expressing kind of what I'm expressing of like, we'll kind of, it's weird, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I go and unlock my door. I did not mean to lock you in here. I just didn't want to be overheard.
No, you're good. No, secrecy. No, you're good. I get it.
Alright. Good night, Kihris.
Night, Kaine. And I'll kind of like walk backwards out the door.
You both are kind of like too in your heads to be conscious of where the other person is trying to move, and so you're off. Oh, I forgot to get out of your way. I'm sorry. And oh god, I'm getting out of your way. God.
Adorable. Good night.
Luinel was just watching.
Everyone is sitting on the couch, just waiting for you to come out, Kihris.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
Anyway, so that is the evening.
Oh my gosh.
If there's nothing else, the next day comes around, and we have 6 minutes left in the session. I'm trying to think of. I think this is a good stopping point.
Mm.
There's going to be more class, and more revelations, and more dumb shit in the morning.
I love dumb shit.
So I guess we can end it here. Thank you guys for turning into stream, and thank you guys for being wonderful players. It was great. We only got to bullet point.
Half.
I'm crossing fingers for 2. I'm aiming
3.
low.
I'm gonna say 3.
We were in a rare form.
We didn't.
I did not get past my first bullet point.
Oh,
wow. The first bullet point is go find Cosmo and convince him to build the set, convince him to pick Ifara Perforos. Whichever got us slighted sends a monster to attack you.
Well, we did that one thing.
The class I have just as kind of a loose bullet point from last session, so I guess the second one, that was just something we didn't get to. Yeah.
We're so bad at this.
So bad at this. If you like the content, please consider subscribing and following
us, subscribe.
and subscribe and yeah, we'll see you next time. We have a Saturday Icewind Dale campaign. Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden. They're talking to aliens right now. It's a lot of fun. And
land sharks.
And land sharks. They're about to fight land sharks invading a spaceship.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That was kind of their response to the situation too. The campaign's kind of jumping the shark, one might say. But regardless, there's that, and then on Wednesday we're going to try and finish Resident Evil Village. We've only got a little bit left, and so we may do either a short stream or we may play something else afterwards. I might jump in. Suggest what we should play if you feel like that. I was thinking of just jumping into RE4 because I really want to play that. But
Fair?
You win your RE4.
It's the best game ever. It's like my favorite game ever.
Prove his speed running skills to the internet.
Well, I will be playing Resident Evil Village this week as well. I'll be starting it.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Yes!
Finish the game. Yes, I will finish the game.
Get stepped on, Victoria. Just Let her grab you.
Just let her grab you. There's like moments in that game that just seem like built in. There's one where she's like, do you lay your man hands on my daughter? And she's like smashing your head into the ground and looking down at you like doming the shit out of you.
I do not see the appeal. I do not see it. I don't know. She doesn't do it for me.
I mostly am here for the meme.
Totally okay.
You know, I've never played Resident Evil before.
I'm actually into her daughters a lot more than I'm into her.
He has a blood kink.
That's fair.
He has a kink for people who's got a blood kink.
Well, they keep calling you delicious and being like, you'll be mine, I'm gonna drain your blood, and it's just like...
Mother says you're stale, I think you're delicious.
And it's just like, okay. Yeah, that does it more for me than big boob.
There's something very... very appealing about just a very tall, a humongous woman that could thighs.
Yeah, who could crush you with her thighs. Yeah,
it's true. Anyway, yeah, please.
I am not a humongous woman, but I can crush you with my thighs.
But yeah,
you're working out.
We have some other things in the pipeline as well. If you are still there and you're interested in playing with us for another campaign I have going on, please jump in the Discord and private message me. I will send you a little something. We're planning on just kind of bringing the community in on all this. So, yeah, just send something my way, and we will consider bringing you on for stream. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. I adore you, and we.
Please come back, Eddie.
Please come back.
Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for being here today.
Yes, darling.
The title of the episode because it did not end up being Showtime.
I know. It was so upsetting.
I have.
The next heading can just be on task.
I have 9 points left.
Oh no.
He proposes a little bit each session. So
the great thing about that is that I have stuff for the session after.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fun stuff in store for these idiots. See you next week. See you on Saturday. See you on Wednesday. See you whenever.
Bye.
Clickety clackety, please come back. Bye.